Hello and welcome in once again. This is Crab Channel. I'm Teddy. I'm a crab man, crab VTuber. Welcome in. I will be your crab today. So, hello to all of you watching now, those of you who will be chatting, those of you who will be lurking, those of you watching in the future who will be leaving comments or disliking the video or whatever you choose to do. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what I have to talk about today. Has anything interesting happened? Things have been on fire at work, but those problems have basically been solved. Outside of that, I'm just really busy. I have so many adult things to do. I have taxes. I'm a crab. Yet I have taxes, and I need to do things. So that's going to happen this weekend, maybe, probably, hopefully. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to play some ESO. We're going to... the music. We are in Western Skyrim. We are with Friendly Vampire and our best friend Lyris. And we are dealing with other vampires and werewolves and witches and literally just every trope Halloween monster all at once. Which is great. Which is absolutely great. Things are being brought back from the dead. We don't know what's going on. I've fixed things from the last ESO stream, so quality should be better. This is going to be the real test. This is going to be the real test. I have water, by the way. And I have, despite my running from one sentence to the next with very few periods, I don't have a whole ton of energy, but, well, because it's the end of the day. It's the end of the week for work, so meh. YouTube, why are you giving me this warning? Please configure both primary and backup streams correctly. The comparison streams failed because one of the streams has an invalid configuration. What? You're not telling me what configuration it has or anything about a backup. What are you, why? Why do you say these things, YouTube? Everything looks fine on the stream. There's just not a good backup. So if something happens weird with the stream's just gonna go down, I guess. I don't know. Cool. Happy Friday to you too, Rob. Welcome in. Friday. That means I get to sleep a little bit later tomorrow. I wake up at about 4 a.m. daily, which means usually if I'm streaming in the evening, I am going to bed not long after stream. The noises of logging in. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's actually get to the game screen. I apparently have a thing. Real grandpa hours. You're not wrong. And despite the fact that that's upsetting, but yeah, that's true. Grandpa Crab. Old man waking up early to go fishing at the crack of day. Although I don't actually get to go fishing. It's just what happens. What? Who's moaning in this bank? Excuse me? I'm not the only one that heard that, right? Somebody just went, yeah. Like, who? Was it you?
I had this exquisite slaughterfish meal the other day. Delightfully prepared. So light, delicately spiced. Imagine such a perfect dish. Just like our banking. Pure perfection.
The hell is with this bank? Okay. First off, let's change our outfit because we're no longer in the bubba. I mean, we're still in the Dragon Guard, but we don't need to look like the Dragon Guard. Ooh. Wait, no, that's not a thing that I can just put on. Where is it? Appearance. Moaning at the bank. Somebody likes money. Don't we all? First off, the mask needs to come off. Helmet with the black fin. Ooh. Yes, let's put that on. No, not hairstyle. Head marking, facial. We already wear the beard. Remora Deceiver diadem? How does this, what is that? I can't tell because this outfit's on. Costume! All right, helmet. Oh my god. What? Oh. Hide your helm. Oh, the different. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. That actually looks pretty good. I actually quite like that. Can I? What was this? How about this? That's actually great. There we go. Spiky Dark Seducer armor. I think that works. We're gonna seduce. Okay. Anyway, where are we in the storyline? Danger in the holds. With the High Queen's murderer brought to justice and a clear connection established between the assassin and the Ice Reach Coven, Zvana thinks we have enough evidence to convince High King Svargrim that the threat to his kingdom is real. Jarl Redharn's soldiers destroyed witch pikes they found around Morthal, but they disappeared after reporting Reachman activity at the barrow. I agreed to investigate the barrow and find out what happened to the soldiers. We're going to Morthal. Come to beautiful Morthal. I'm just going to teleport at the bank and no one can stop me. People are making weird noises at that bank. I don't think I want to go back. I think I would prefer to do my banking elsewhere. Also, the loading circle is directly between my eyes. It's gone now. It was there. For a brief moment, it looked like I was thinking. For a brief moment, it looked like I had a thought in my head. It'll never happen again. Where am I going? That way. Brain loading, please hold.
Wolf attacks? Ghosts?
I should get a brain
Reachman
loading
raids?
animation for my
I'm
face.
getting out of this town.
Welcome to Morthal. It's oh, that's a Terror Storm up ahead. Okay. Beautiful Morthal. You can get a lovely place here for just 3,000 a month. Complete with bear. That's a storm in the distance, and it is very spooky. It is quite spook. Spooky fear. How far away am I going? Not very far. Okay. You have a moose. I want a moose. And also a little metal spider. I want that. Is this the barrow? Coming up on it. There's the barrow. I found it.
See that mound? That's the barrow. The entrance will be down below.
Keep back! The barrow is unsafe.
Jarl Redharn sent us. What happened here?
Reachman, let's talk if you want details.
I want details. How was your week? Busy. So many things broken at work. So many things needing to be fixed. But I think they're mostly fixed. I think. Hopefully. Right now, it's not my problem. Right now, it's somebody else's problem. Actually, I think everybody's gone. So right now, I think it's nobody's problem. Sword Thane Enria. Is everybody kind of like not happy about things? You're sitting on the ground. Did bad things happen here?
You, sir, the barrow is off limits.
Too bad.
We are here to make sure nothing gets in or out, and will do so by any means necessary.
Too bad. The Jarl sent us. Said he hasn't heard from the soldiers he sent here.
I did not want to spare the soldiers I'd left to send a message. We destroyed a number of strange sticks set up on the outskirts of town. Then we reached the barrow. We spotted a few Reach barbarians. I sent word and we charged after them.
Then what?
A storm appeared in the barrow, if you could believe such a thing. It was foul magic, almost certainly. Soldiers began changing around me, dying or falling into a stupor.
Some turned into monsters. And then the Draugr clawed out of their graves.
Of course they did, because this is Skyrim and it's a barrow, and so of course the Draugr are getting up and walking around and smacking everybody. Of course that's what's happening, because if you didn't have that here, then anybody that's played Skyrim before playing ESO would be very upset. Did you just glitch, or am I going blind? Did you see one of the strange sticks there?
We never made it that far inside. And when the storm hit, it was all I could do to get out and seal the door behind us. If the Jarl sent you, and you're intent on entering the barrow, I won't stop you. But if you emerge as a monster...
I mean, I will anyway, because I'm entering as a monster. Have you met me? Do you know who I am? Do you not see the armor that I am wearing? I have chosen today the sexy armor. What's in this urn? Give me that lockpick. What's in here? Give me that ash. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm gonna sell it later, but I needed to open an urn. Why? Just urges. Unstoppable urges to loot everything I see. Which I will fight as much as I can so that I don't have a full inventory within 2 seconds. But I needed to do at least 1. Or 2. 10 earned. Earn. What's this? What's a trunk? Oh. Oh. There's stuff down here. Alright, where am I going? Either way. This way looks spicier. So that's what, left of the way that I go? It's like there's water down there or something. I'm Argonian. You there, on the floor. Open the door. You're on the floor. Everybody walk towards me. And you're gonna fall on the floor. Okay. Good. 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 We're gonna be fine. We got Lyris with us. It's very rare for things to be super dangerous in this game anyway, and when they are, I die immediately. Oh! I didn't see you there. Hi. Have you met my bear? So many other things I could use instead of a bear, but I love having a bear. Maybe someday off stream, but who knows? There is water here. I thought this area would be more exciting the way it looked on the map. I was wrong. It's just a rat. And another rat. What is this? Baby Town Frolics. The baby town with all these rats? Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm an experienced Elder Scrolls player. This way? South. Yes. I know to click the button many times to swing my sword. I am experienced. Oh, goodness, I got hit by something. What'd you hit me with? How dare you? How dare you cause actual pain? I should have things that I
Is
can
that the
use.
last of them?
Huh?
Thank feck.
I know you're saying thank Vivek, but it very much sounds like you're saying thank feck. Thank fuck, everything's dead. Oh, I already have an experience buff going. Okay. I did not realize. Always activate your experience buffs, kids. Ew. Bloody. You there. Join me over here for a conversation.
You fetcher!
No, I'd not like to stand in the red, thank you. Ooh, fine. Oh, these are Draugr. I thought these were Harrowstorm things brought about. Momentum can be morphed. It can be turned into less momentum. This way somehow? This way. Momentum. Mo problems. Hello there! You're a Harrow fiend. You're the big old monster baddie boy. Yeah. Who's a low-level grunt monster? You are. What do we got here? Another one! Another one. And another one. Oi, 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 oi. Ozzy, Ozzy, oi, 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 oi. Okay.
Those bodies, they're the Jarl's soldiers.
Oh. Well, that solves that mystery. Oi. Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy. Oi, oi, oi. Do the thing. Come here. Get over here. No. When red appears on the ground,
Well, the
get
Morrowind
out of
has
the
an
red.
eye on you.
Do not stay in the red. Which, if you play Final Fantasy XIV, you understand that concept already. Don't stand in the red jello. Oh, that's a game that I wish I had the time to stream. That's a fun game too, but man, there's a whole lot. And I'm already playing ESO. I can't really do multiple MMOs in one channel. That'd be all of my time.
A meager harvest. This grey reliquary
Is this one of the
must be
DLCs?
moved
Yes,
for
this
fruitful
is the
fields.
Western Skyrim,
Protect the witch pike. Do not let them destroy it.
where witches are creating harrow storms and they're working with vampires who are bringing some werewolves back to life. So all of the monsters are here doing something. Destroy the witch's pike. There's not too many DLCs left. Like we've gone through a lot of them. No, don't get in there. Don't get in there. Stop that. There we go. Destroy the thing. I would like. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to pull it off, but I'm going to try. I would like to get through the stories of the remaining DLCs. Ooh, all of that money. Get through the stories of the remaining DLCs before the next one comes out, because I am actually quite excited about the
That's
next one.
done. Let's tell the Jarl what happened.
The next one goes back to Morrowind and involves Hermaeus Mora, who is the big tentacle, loves all the books, Daedra. AKA my favorite. And that's gonna be a fun time. I love Eldritch Abominations.
Never have to enter another barrow. It will be
I am
too soon.
one. What? How'd you get down there? How am I supposed to get down there other than just falling?
No sign of that witch or the reliquary she ran off with. We should get back to the Jarl's Hall.
What did we see down there?
We saw the last stand of what could have been a much larger attack on Morthal. The witch pike in the barrow was the only one that wasn't destroyed before they performed the ritual.
Yes,
Soldiers were caught in the harrow storm, but the town was spared.
I enjoy tentacle monsters with too many eyes. They're cute. So that's why the soldiers became harrow fiends.
That's what happened in Kilcreath after the storm hit. I'm more curious about the witch, though. Why was that gray reliquary important enough for her to grab it and run off as soon as she spotted us? Come on, let's go talk to Jarl Redharn.
Okay, to the Jarl. Who is that way? Can I just follow you? Instead of jumping? Can we make this, like, more immersive and I go with you to the place? Did you just blink out of existence?
There's trouble in Hafengar. Something about a strange storm at Kilcreath Temple. Priests and pilgrims were wiped out.
Poor sods. I heard Jarl Redharn has ordered the soldiers to search
Everybody's
the hold.
talking about it
I wonder
already.
what they're looking for.
I really like the stories that they'd come up with for the ESO DLCs. You get to go all over the place. We've been to Elsewhere. We've been to the Clockwork City. You deal with all of the Daedra. Like, I enjoy this. They did good stuff. A nice tide over until Elder Scrolls 6, which will come out in 2030.
This orc friend of yours sounds...
2030. 1,000 years from now. Hi! Everybody's here. I missed what you were saying because I was talking. What?
Well, friend of Svanna, are you as good as your word? Tell me what you discovered at the Mortal Barrow.
Well, some of your soldiers made it out, but everybody else, they died in a harrow storm.
A harrow storm? Like the thing the princess was telling me about? The thing that destroyed Kilcreath? Gods! A pox on the Reach and its barbarian horde! What else? What about the Reachman in the Barrow?
Are you with the same voice actor that does... what? Sheogorath? I believe this man is voiced by the same voice as Sheogorath, because this is Elder Scrolls, and you're only allowed, like, 5 voice actors. Every time I hear that little bit to the voice, I'm just like, Sheogorath? Again? They're all just Sheogorath in disguise. Almost everyone in Elder Scrolls is just Sheogorath in disguise. Every Elder Scrolls game is just somebody losing their mind as Sheogorath plays tricks with them. That's it. That's all of them. That's actually real life, too. We destroyed a witch pike and dealt with the Reachmen, but one of the Coven witches got away.
Disappointing, but not unexpected. Reach witches are a tricky lot. Still, you have my thanks. In the meantime, Hjalmar shall prepare for war. We may not have a defense against the harrow storms.
Makes sense.
We can be ready to attack once we have a target.
As soon as we find out where the Coven leaders are hiding, and Savannah will send word. Savannah, send word.
With you and Lyris's help, we've gained the trust of Jarl Redharn. My father respects the Jarl. That will go a long way in convincing the High King to take the Coven's threat seriously. Now we need to do the same thing at Carthald.
Oh, we're gonna have to do this in all of the holds. Okay, tell me about Carthald.
Jarl Ulfwin rules the hold, which was established to provide a defensible border against the Reach. If any of the western holds can deal with this threat, it's Carthald. But first, I have one more thing to discuss with Jarl Redharn.
As you wish.
Jarl Redharn, prepare your forces as you say. But we need you in Solitude.
Solitude? I have troubles here in Hjalmarch. Why should I leave when my hold needs me?
High King Svargrim won't listen to us, but he might listen to you.
Get up, Princess. If you think it will help, I'll talk to your father.
Lyris, please escort the Jarl to Solitude.
Of course. What about you?
We need to warn Jarl Ulfwin, so we're going to Carthald.
The princess is coming with me to Oof. We're gonna talk to Jarl Oof. In Carfoof. What is all this? I can steal their food straight out of their kitchen, and it does count as stealing. What's upstairs? I have that, like, tired energy where I'm just, like, kind of a little bit goofy. And I just want to run around like a fool. Beb stuff. Look! Freywin's diary. Oh. Let's, let's read somebody's diary. Okay. We need a voice for this. We need a voice for a diary. What we got? This is some lady's diary. Let's do
this voice. No, let's not do this voice.
There we go. No. I need a better voice.
I'm gonna keep trying voices. No, this is not. No! No!
How about this one? No.
Let's go back. Here we go. From the phone.
Change it to female voice. There we go. A little bit of space. A little bit of space. A little less space. we go. Mother asked me to go speak with Wilkin today. The sawmill keeps the town alive in a lot of ways, even during the times when it's bitter cold out. She believes I should learn more about how this operation works. This is all part of her belief that I'll take over her duties when I'm older. Honestly, I don't think she even wants that. Not in her heart. It must be coming from Father. Anyway, Wilkin's nice enough. Maybe he'll let me use that big saw to cut up some logs. Went to see Hannah at his farm. I always try to find some excuse to leave town and explore the woods. Father warns about wolves and trolls or whatever, but they never bother me. Adel lets me play with the animals, and the other farm hands like to make me laugh by telling bawdy stories. It's nice there. Far enough away from North Hall, and I feel like I'm my own person. It's the same reason I visit old Mulan. She treats me like a friend and not the Jarl's daughter. An amazing person just rode into town. I watched her from my window as she went to tavern. She only carried a backpack and strange scarf, so I have no idea why she's here. Nobody ever comes to Morthal unless for a job. I guess she got a room because she didn't come out. I absolutely need to know more. Her name is Maxton. I waited at the tavern all day hoping to see her. Tried to act occupied like I was writing a poem or something, so Ada didn't grow suspicious, but I don't think it worked. Finally, I saw her come downstairs and immediately invited her to sit with me. Probably I came across as overly eager. I just don't have a lot of experience with this sort of thing. Maxton stared at me for a bit, probably trying to work out why I was acting friendly. Then she sat down and ordered some dinner. Or breakfast, I guess. She mentioned sleeping all night. She's fascinating. Traveled all over the world, learning more about her research. She didn't go into detail, so I didn't pry. We got along rather well, and I have to say she's rather beautiful. Father caught me sneaking out of the house, or I suppose she caught me sneaking back in. I joined Maxton and one of her trips to find the source of energy she's tracking. At first I worried when she admitted she studies necromancy. We all know the stories about the dangers of such magic. But she's so careful and rigorous about it. I see now that it can be a legitimate area of knowledge, like anything else. It's cute how focused she becomes when testing some dirt or whatever. As we walked through the darkness, I held her hand. There was a moment where I felt so overwhelmed by emotion that I stopped and kissed her. It was warm, comforting. I want to feel that way again and again. Like I said, Mother caught me when I returned. She acted stern about my keeping secrets, and I could tell she was just worried. We ended up talking about Maxton, though I left out the part about necromancy. She surprised me by offering encouragement. Uncle doesn't offer much in the way of a variety of life experience. Mother had a much fuller life before she came here. I think she wants the same for me. Finally, after so much time searching, Maxton tracks down what she's been looking for. She wants me to join her at the old ruins tonight. I'll need to sneak out again, despite Mother's direct wishes, but it's worth it to see my Maxton achieve her goal. People around town have started to be suspicious of her. It's been months since she hardly speaks to anyone but me. She's just private. They're all good people, just unused to outsiders, especially mages like Maxton. Hopefully she will stay even once she's done this ritual. I can't imagine my life without her anymore.
It's even better if you imagine that that entire story is like coming out of the pull string of some slowly dying toy doll, which is the way that I thought about it. What? What is glowing? What? I found a museum piece just sitting in here. Shriek of Silk. An old Vasa saddle. The enchanted frogs that produce its sound may have long have died. Bring this to the Bard's College in Solitude in Western Skyrim. What? There's a Bard's College that I need to bring this to? What? I'm taking the fast way down. I can't take the fast way? Yes, I can. There we go. Parkour. Found a glowy thing. So where am I supposed to go? And how bad is it if I go completely off course? I'm going to go completely off course for a moment because there's a Bard's College that I can take this thing to, and I don't know where that is. I found a glowy thing. I found a journal left by a creepy doll, and sitting next to it was an enchanted musical instrument. Just par for the course, another day in Elder Scrolls. Well, wait, brain loading. Thinking. Definitely haunted. Totally not. Clearly not haunted at all. Why would it be haunted? Why? Nothing is ever haunted. Nothing. Especially not in Tamriel, of all places. Nothing here. Nothing here is full of the souls of the damned. Where would I find the Bard's College? Let's see. In Elder Scrolls 5, it's like one of these buildings, right? Are you the Bard's College? Nope, that's a building that cannot be entered. Why are you the Bard's College? No, that's a house. It's a house I can buy. Where's the Bard's College? Excuse me, sir, are you...
No. Tried to kill the High King. They
The hell?
murdered Queen Gerhild.
Our poor king must be
Are
devastated.
you the Bard College?
princess
You might be
too.
the Bard College.
What a
Are you
sad
the
day.
Bard College?
The history of Skyrim is a perilous one.
Never forget how powerless it is.
This is it. The Fart College? That's not what we're talking about.
They decide who the villains are.
What do I see? Brave soul, away.
Oh boy. No, I have a thing to bring here. Oh. Lute of Blue Longing. Highmorn Dizzy. Pan Flute of Morichellis Hag Husband. Dazan Talhapra. Another instrument. Other instrument. Kothringi Leviathan Horn. Ferengi? Star Trek? Italian Fife. Callisso's Lodestone. Shadow of... How wide? There is a... Jarl's Bane. There's a lot of... Oh, here it is. Shriek of Silk. You found and placed Shriek of Silk on display. Shriek of Silk. One of the few famous traveling Argonian bards, Softbeak, brought this unique specimen of the Vasa saddle to the college in the 3rd century. To this day, it is regarded as one of the most difficult instruments to master. Over the centuries, it was most often used for hazing than playing. At one point, senior students would tell fledgling bards that they should take up the Vasa saddle, as it was easy to learn and certain notes would make any Argonian swoon in their favor. If it didn't make the right sound, it was because they weren't blowing with enough spittle. Bard's College staff did eventually put a stop to this, and this particular instrument was taken up with pride as the favorite of the current adjunct professor of Argonian music theory, Twain's the Knight. Did you say Italian? Did I? Maybe. So it was... The sound it made was from frog... Oh. Oh, hold on. We need to... The sound it made was from frogs, we read in the description. So, how the hell does this work? Alright. Hold up. We have... I guess you blow into this end. You blow into here, it goes into a sack. So this is like a bag of... this is like bagpipes, where it's basically just a bag of cats, only instead of a bag of cats, you blow into here, and the sack fills up, and it doots... It tickles the dooting end of these 5 frogs, who each ribbit at a different tone, I assume. And when you doot in there and you tickle their dooting end, they do a different doot out their front end, which comes out of these here, and you get that wonderful noise. I wish I could get it to play. I had another museum piece from somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, but it's for the Clockwork City. Okay, so there's a different museum thing in the Clockwork City. Neat! I never actually got to place that. I never got to place that museum piece because it has to be combined with a couple others. This one I can just come in here and plop it down. So I have to go around in Western Skyrim and find all the instruments and bring them here to fill up the museum. That is really cool. I enjoy that. I like that random grinding for dumb lore. I love dumb lore. The frog bag. It's a good instrument. I want a frog bag. Vosa saddle. I'll learn the Vosa saddle. Do you have to feed it? I imagine so. There's frogs in there. Or are they magic frogs? Although the description said that the frogs long died, so maybe they're not real frogs anymore? Maybe it's made with artificial frog? What constitutes an artificial frog? Santa Frogs with his frog bag? Yeah. Got him. You didn't get to fly away. Mine, bird. Ha ha! Take that. Take that, foul beast. Foul because you're a bird, not foul because it's a pun. You get it. You understand. How do I get to where I'm going? I am going very much the not way. And yes, I said the not way, not the wrong way. Not the incorrect way. I said the not way. I might be slightly tired. This is a road. I'm going the correct way. We're okay now.
Another dead soldier and no sign of our supplies.
Oh, well, have fun with that. Side quests, not for stream. Kills me a little bit every single time I pass one. I want to do all of them. I want to do everything. We've already been playing this one game for like over 50 streams. So I really shouldn't. I need to stay on. I need to focus. Stay on track. Stay on target. We gotta focus this game. There's stories to be told. Woo. Don't tell me I'm going at it. Don't tell me I'm going. No. Don't tell me I have to go in it. It's big. It's woof. 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 Woof, 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 woof. Oh my! I think there's other people in it because it looked like there were. Oh, okay. Oh. Good job, everyone. Nicely done. Glad to be of service. I'm always here to help. I showed up at just the right time. If I didn't hesitate, if I just ran right there, I could have hit something once and gotten rewards for doing next to nothing. Instead, I showed up and it was already done. Good job, everybody. Nicely done. Glad I could be of service. My job here is done. But you didn't do anything. Adios. call me Tuxedo Mask. Way Shrine! We've reached our destination. Someone has to supervise. I'm just middle management, man. Look, head office sent me over here to just keep an eye on everything as you destroy this Harrow Storm. Cool, great, thank you. Name's Larry, by the way. Any middle management that just hates life from now on is just Larry to me. There's a bear in that camp. That's what happens when you leave your camp up. Clean up after yourselves. Or else you get bears. Where am I going? Here. Did you know there's a bear in your backyard eating your tents?
They tore each other apart right in front of me.
Stay inside. Stick
What?
together. We'll take care of this.
What happened? Larry like Pokemon? Exactly. Exactly.
These people, they're from Karthwatch. They might be all that's left of the town.
What happened?
They say it was a storm. Powerful. Devastating. It engulfed the entire town. It had to be a Harrow Storm. That's the only explanation. There could be other survivors. Maybe even Jarl Ulfwin. We need to make a search.
We will find Ulfwin. Let's go.
Let's hurry. Every second we waste could be the difference between life or death.
What? Every second? But exploration. But there's musical instruments in this land, and now that I know about them, I have to start looking for them. I want to find another dumb musical instrument. There's so many. I feel like any important building is gonna have one. Hi! You're still playing your music even though the town is basically destroyed. You're doing good. You're doing a good job. You don't want to talk, that's okay. I don't blame you. The town is destroyed. Let's go fast, wait. Parkour. Boom. I'm a superhero.
Nobody cares at all.
Nope. Welcome to life. Nobody cares. That was really harsh of me, and yet...
You escaped the barrow? No matter.
Oh?
This time we'll harvest all of the Grey Reliquaries.
That Coven Witch. Is she the one that escaped from the barrow?
Did she just smoke bomb? She smoke bombed at us. How dare she? I don't have smoke bombs. How come I don't have smoke bombs? I want a smoke bomb.
Too bad you arrived so late. Your life energy would fit perfectly in my reliquaries.
She really just gonna taunt us from the side of the road like this? Got anything else dumb to say before I... Ooh, no.
Bah, they come. Protect the Grey Reliquary with your lives!
Bo? This looks very safe, yes. This looks incredibly safe.
Mortis.
That's a series that I should play at some point. It's leaking something.
I need a moment. Let's talk over there.
You don't want to talk by all this?
Gods.
Is it a bit spooky?
Did all this death serve some dark purpose?
Aw, even the goats.
Sorry. Guess I'm not completely used to the fighting and all. That urn, though. The Grey Reliquary. The witch was adamant about protecting it, gathering it up. She said something about our life energy. Oh, gods, I think I know what they're doing.
What are they doing?
Remember what the witch said as we approached the town?
Uh-huh.
This time we'll harvest all the Grey Reliquaries, she said. That our life energy would have fit perfectly in the urns. I think the Hero Storm steals life energy and puts it in the reliquaries.
Oh. That sounds bad. So what do we do?
If the Jarl is still alive, she can take care of herself for a while longer. The witch hasn't gathered all the reliquaries yet. I say we get to them first and destroy them. I won't let these bastards profit off the destruction of Carthwatch.
Hell yeah, let's break everything. Hell yeah, there's 3 of them. Let's break them. How do we know that there's 3? Why do we know this? How do we have this information? Wait, there's one right here. Oh. I've come to assist.
I guess this is a fight now.
Where's the next one? Oh, it's basically right here. Get ready to get stomped. Boom. Wait, what? Something attacked me? Something did attack me. Excuse you. I was leaving. How dare you? I'm so cool. Oh, Grey Reliquary, I broke all your friends. Don't feel bad. Don't feel all broken up about it. Oh, get stomped.
These things won't bring my people back. But the same goes for the Grey Host.
You could not stop the Hero Storm. And you cannot stop my sister.
I'm sorry, you were saying something?
Kill them to run away. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
I killed her in the middle of her voice line and she just stopped. Well, if she had something important to say, we'll never know. I didn't even realize it was her. I thought it was just another random enemy from the reliquary. Oh, well. Who needs plot? Who needs plot? Can I climb this? I can. Hello. Gentlemen. Ooh, a book. On Harrow Storms. This is probably important. By Fen. By Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. These notes will one day become a treatise on the subject of Harrow Storms and the magic behind it, provided I find the time to eventually turn them into something of publishable quality. Harrow Storms are arcane weather events created from a mix of Ice Reach common magic and ancient vampiric alchemy. They strike without warning, leaving death and worse in their wake. I've seen the devastation left by these supernatural storms. The forces called forth can kill or transform the living caught within them into near mindless shells we've come to call the Harrowed. Though some become a new kind of feral vampire we now refer to as Harrow Fiends. Of course, not everyone exposed to the storms suffers from one of these afflictions, but I have yet to determine any rhyme or reason as to who dies, who transforms, and who walks away unscathed. As I continue my research into the phenomenon, I can say with some certainty that Harrow Storms are created via some sort of reach magic ritual. The ritual uses various arcane components, including some sort of fetish or totem, and an alchemical mixture in addition to a ritualistic chant to focus and unleash the magic. I still have no idea whether the resulting afflictions represent the ultimate goal of the Harrow Storms, or if they are just an unfortunate result of some more insidious purpose. Nor do I know for certainty who is behind the supernatural events. More research is required to determine how the storms go about killing or transforming their victims, and whether or not there may be a way to restore what was taken from them. Time will tell. If we can restore them, then we have killed many, which would be bad.
Stay back! Don't make me... Oh, you're not one of the witches or their monsters.
No, who are you?
I thought this was the end for me. I barely have the strength left to conjure a light breeze. Wait a moment. Is that Princess Svana?
Yeah, we're here to help. Tell me who you are. What happened? What's going on? What's your name?
I'm Magister Fridelia. I serve Jarl Ulfwen as her court mage. I've been fending off witches, vampires, and these crazed villagers since the chaos started. There was a storm. Definitely magical in nature. It turned our own people against us.
Okay. And, is Jarl Ulf still alive?
I'm not sure. I sent the Jarl into the cellar when the storm began, when I still thought it was just a bad storm.
Oh.
Please, go downstairs. Make sure the Jarl is safe. Kartold will be lost without her.
Oh boy.
The cellar. Jarl Ulfwen is in the cellar. Make sure that she's all right.
How much you want to bet that it's a terrible mess down here? Oh. Oh.
Jarl
Actually,
Ulfwen!
quite.
No! I
Oh.
need to get some air. Please, recover the crown of Karthold. We can't leave it down here.
Oh. Oh. So it's okay. So it's not a total mess. It's not a physical mess with a whole bunch of enemies. It's just the Jarl's a monster now. Well, cleanup crew, I guess. Sorry, Jarl. Come here. Whoa! I guess I am the one that must kill the Jarl. It's okay. It's okay. Just finally monster get representation and leadership. Well, not anymore. Am I the king now? Well, also my head. Mine head. Do I repair? Yes. Fixed it. My headpiece was broken. So I have good news and bad news.
Jarl Ulfwen, she's...
Mostly bad news. Is that how it works? You're the king? Yes. Yes. I am now the king. Bow down. My armor is splendid. Glad I wore the seducer armor today. No, don't start crying.
That's the Karthold crown. Jarl Ulfwen's gone, then? I failed her.
Well, you did everything that you could. I mean, it was a magical thing. It was, you know, it's kind of a bit... Fine. How did you get away unscathed?
Harrowstorm? Is that what you call what happened here? Why I didn't turn into a monster is a mystery. Wait. The Hold soldiers clashed with Reachman scouts a few days ago. They brought back these medallions the scouts were wearing.
Oh. A nice Reach Coven medallion. I've seen them before. You had this on you the entire time, so if you have a medallion, you're fine.
Yes. I was preparing to study the enchantments I detected upon it when the Harrowstorm struck. I guess I slipped it into my pocket without really thinking about it. Could this be some sort of protection against the storm?
I mean, absolutely. 100%. It certainly seems possible. No, that's it. That's the thing. We found the MacGuffin.
Karthwatch is gone. No people, no Jarl. The seat of the entire hold. Wiped out. Just like that. I have to get my father to take action!
I'm pretty sure he's in on it. But what do we do?
I need to get back to the Eversnow and gather the survivors. Take them to Solitude, where they'll be safe. At least as safe as we can make them. Then I have to have a serious talk with my father. I'll make him listen to me, damn it, no matter what.
You want to borrow my sword? Then you can be queen. And then people will listen to you. What do you want me to do?
Return to Solitude. Find Lyris and meet me in the Blue Palace. I have a room upstairs that we can use. We need to come up with a plan. Something that will help me convince my father to act.
I am like 1,000% certain that the king is in on it, and we're going to have to kill him, and you're going to take his place, and you're going to be the queen, and it's going to be sad and wonderful at the same time. And then we'll fix the problem? Maybe? Sorry about
Majesty
your
Fidelia, as the highest...
I left during plot. I missed that. Whoops. Oh well.
Of course, Princess Thal. I'll help you convince the High King.
Oh. We can hear it through the door. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic. Of course, I'll help you convince the High King. Yes. We can listen to that through the door. We can eavesdrop. I didn't know eavesdropping was a thing in this game like that. That should be in more games. Did you accidentally walk out of the room during dialogue? Guess what? You can still hear the important plot through the door. That should be like standard. That's great. Speedrunners would take hold of that. Door percent. Listen to all of the plot outside of the doors. Get out of the room fast enough. Who can get out earliest in the dialogue? And listen at the door instead. I'd watch that. That and GDQ. GDQ door percent. When? I have put the idea out there. Somebody pick that up. Somebody run with it. I want to see it. You don't even have to credit me. This as long as it happens. Alright, where is this place? Back to the palace. But where is the palace? What direction? South east.
Hear ye, card sharps
There
and
it is.
collectors. Test your
Wits and courage in a brand new card game. Tales of Tribute.
This way!
Oh.
They're worse than drunkards after the mead hall closes.
Shh! Don't mock the cursed. You'll call a hex down upon us.
Why are you gathering them? Do we think we can fix them? Because if so, I kind of killed a Jarl that was one of them.
Glad to see you're alive and well. I was getting worried with all the herald they've been bringing into the city.
What are they doing with them?
They've been taking them to the Temple of the Divines in Castle Dower. I suppose it's really the only place to care for them in their condition.
So, Svagrim is finally taking the warning serious?
Jarl Redharn gave him an earful the moment we entered the Blue Palace.
Oh.
Lord politics. It's a wonder to behold. One step removed from a barroom brawl. I'm disappointed they didn't start slugging each other, but it worked out in the end.
Oh, maybe he's not in on it. Maybe he's just an asshole. Okay. Well, Karthwatch is gone.
Damn it. I was afraid of that. We're running out of time and we still don't fully understand what we're facing out there. Hey, where's the princess? Tell me you didn't lose Svanna in Karthwatch.
You just kind of blinked, you kind of glitched there mid-movement. Okay, whatever. Well, it's fine. She wants us to meet us in the Blue Palace. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Although the king could still be in on it if they're...
They murdered
if they're bringing the Harrowed here.
Our poor king must be devastated. The princess, too.
Either he's legitimately trying to help, and we think that we can cure them, or he's in on it and he's bringing them here, and that's an army. But he wouldn't need an army because he's already the High King of this side of Skyrim. But he could be wanting to build more so that he can attack the other side of Skyrim. Or I could be overthinking this entirely. And also, yes, we are the princess now. I am the prettiest princess. Oh, he's got pictures of himself here with a dog. Alright, I don't get to have a good look at that one.
The Svanna I know would leave all this bother behind. Come back to the troll and let the royalty deal with this.
I am the royalty, Mog. It's time I started acting like it.
She's taking responsibility, man. This is kind of a big one. You want to help? No? Alright. Be useless.
Welcome to the princess's chamber, my friend. I don't remember the last time I spent more than a few moments in here. Anyway, Jarl Redharn and Magister Fidelia are here, giving my father an earful. Thanks for helping me at the holds.
Well, we couldn't save Carthage.
No, but we saved Morthal, and stopped the Coven from getting the Grey Reliquaries at Carthage. And we brought the hold leaders here. All of that matters. Take this, my royal allowance. I was going to buy wine, but you can make better use of it.
Ooh. This is nice. I'll take that.
We return to find that my father is finally doing something about the Coven threat. But it's not enough. Extra patrols and rounding up the Herald is all well and good. But what we really need is a defense against the Harrow storms.
Hero of the holds. What about the medallions? They seem to protect Fidelia.
Unfortunately, we've only recovered a few of the medallions.
Then we make them very large.
And Magister Fidelia hasn't determined what enchantment the medallions use to provide their protection. We need another solution.
Well, we know a vampire.
Right. Lyris mentioned that. Coincidentally, a courier delivered a message for you from Dusktown. I never heard of the place, but she said it was sent by someone named Fenorian. Is that your scholar? Read the message and let's see if he'll help us.
Yeah.
Take the message from the table. Then see if you can convince Fenorian to join us. Maybe with his help we can devise a defense against the storms. I'll stay here and continue to annoy my father until he gives this threat the attention it deserves.
And how are you going to do that?
You forget that I have help now. My father might be able to ignore me, but he'll have a harder time dismissing a Jarl and the court mage. It's funny. I would have thought he'd be happy to see me finally take an interest in politics.
Well, this is how you prove yourself, by knocking him down a peg for being a dick.
I don't care about his approval, but I'd like to earn his respect. With Mother gone, we're both going to have to work harder to keep our kingdom running. It will be easier if we find a way to get along.
You can just, take over. I'd be fine with that. You seem better than him. This looks like something that we should be wearing. And also, because of it, I feel like I should be taking off the costume to see how it looks. Ooh. I like it. That's nice. I approve. Where's this note? Oh, there's the table. Friends, further work with Old Mjolnir led to a discovery that promises to unravel the entire mystery that has confounded us so far. To that end, I return to the mining settlement called Dusktown. If you have additional need of my services, I have secured lodging in a building on the south side of town. I'll write again if this lead bears fruit. Fen.
Dusktown. I wonder what Fenn's found that led him back down there. Does his message give any indication of where we can find him? The settlement isn't big, but it's not exactly small either.
South side.
Well, that's a start. I never imagined I'd be working alongside a vampire, let alone one I respect. With all the leeches we've already had to kill, it's nice to see another side. Fenn's different.
Never thought I would fight side by side with a vampire. What about side by side with a friend? I can do that. Certainly is. Let's go find our buddy.
You go on ahead. I need to get my axe sharpened before I go back down into Blackreach. I'll catch up with you in Dusktown.
Okay.
Going back to Blackreach. Hardcore. Hoo-yah. Riding? How to get to there? How to get to place? Where go? Here go. Here's Dusktown. It's going down. What? I haven't seen this before. Has this been added in the newest update? Because it did update like yesterday or something like that. Is this new? Where you can teleport for less money after a certain amount of time? Because if I have to stand here and wait in order to teleport for free, I might. I'm not gonna. But that's nice. Do we get a free teleport? If we wait enough time, do we get a free teleport? Is that what I'm gathering from that, or am I insane? Because that could be nice. That could be useful. Yes. Yes. This is a good thing. This is a good idea. This is quality of life improvement. Also, teleporting is fun. Where am I going? This way. I'm here. He's above, but to go above, I must go below. There we go. Who needs stairs?
Watch your back.
From what? I need a slight bit more speed. My mount is still very slow, but a little bit helps.
What an exciting case!
You've done it!
We have a visitor. Focus on the task at hand, Phoebe. There will be time for that later.
Those new arrivals, they didn't stop in Dusktown, went straight for those dwarven ruins.
I thought we were trying to keep this place a secret.
What is this?
They sure
What is
didn't
this?
look like
Is this a book?
miners to me.
What is this? What am I looking at? What? Oh! This is Herbalist Satchel. Is it? It is. That's this area's version of a crafting node. I understand. Oh, he's still up there. How do I get up there? I guess this way. We go up. Fen! Fen, where are you? There's... Whoa, that's a very... Whoa, it's a big cockroach. That's a city cockroach there.
Glad I found you. Now let's get Fen and return to the Blue Palace.
Oh, hey.
Fen,
uh-oh.
You in here?
Something happened.
Let's look around.
Our boy, our man, our lad. He's been taken. A dwarven key. A key with the distinctive markings of dwarven technology, found amongst scattered objects on the floor of Fenorian's lodgings.
Fen never struck me as a messy person. Could there have been a struggle here?
No. Burnt papers. Journal pages obviously set aflame, only snippets of writing remain. It's not easy to come by, even in Blackreach. Edger was lying. Cave-ins don't cause those sort of injuries. Trust was hard to earn, but he's sharing the truth about what happened to him, and Edger's blood was saturated with neth is the likely cause of his resistance, but I need to see for myself. Edger knows a way inside. Edger won't cooperate. Insists on rescuing his pack members near the old dwarven tower in Lightless. I promise to free. Meet Edger outside Dusktown. Camp east of the bridge.
Burnt
Oh, no.
papers. Someone was trying to hide something.
Oh no. Oh dear. Mage book. Fenorian's flask. Ooh.
Burnt journal pages, Ben's flask, and a strange old key. All found among clear signs of a struggle. But other than what's in the flask, we didn't see any blood. That means Fen was probably taken alive.
What do you make of the notes? And the key.
The key looks dwarven to me, and the notes mention a dwarven tower. They could be connected. The notes also indicate that Fen was going to meet with someone named Edyar east of the Dusktown Bridge.
Oh, Edyar.
You start there and I'll check with the locals.
This is Skyrim. It would be Edyar instead of Edger. Yes, that's right. Jays. It's like Fjord. I'll try to find Edyar then.
We have no idea who Edyar is, or who took Fen for that matter.
Maybe Edyar
Could
did.
be this Ashen Lord we heard mentioned, or maybe the Ice Reach Coven. The question is, why take Fen at all? Why not just kill him? Does he have information they need?
Think it's related to what drew him to Blackreach?
More than likely. If they want to get information out of him, death might be preferable to whatever tortures they have planned. Let's get to it. You find this Edyar, and I'll see if the locals saw what happened here.
Okay. Away we go. Find Edyar. Edyar, where are you? Down below. This might be too high to parkour. We can delicately parkour a little bit. There we go. Can I just... Nope. Can't climb the roof. Hiding spot. Oh. That bodes well for later. Bing. I've lost him. That way. Blah! Holy Sweet Roll Liturgy. All hail. Wait a minute, hold on. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll, fluffy, gooey, warm, and sweet. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll, all hail this delicious treat. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll, drizzled with its blessed glaze. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll, our mouths too full to call out praise. All hail this Holy Sweet Roll, nestled in its ebony crate. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll, served upon its divine plate. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll, fluffy, gooey, warm, and sweet. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll. All hail
this delicious treat.
I like it. Beautiful. That's artistry right there is what that is.
Sod off. This is my patch of ground.
I ain't sodding nothing.
You don't listen too well, do you? All right. Talk fast and tell me why I shouldn't rip out your throat.
I'm friends with Fen.
The silk shirt kept notes? Of course he did. And where is Fenorian? He's late, and he still hasn't compensated me for the information I gave him. I need that key!
I mean, I might have the key that you're looking for. Fen's missing. What were you doing? I can find him.
Missing? Probably taken by the same bastard that has my packmates. Exart Singalis. Fenorian said he could provide a key to unlock their chains, if I told him about the experiments performed on us. If you can get that key, I'll tell you more.
Do you mean this key?
Hircine's fetid breath, that's it! Look, I managed to escape from Singalis' tower, but my packmates are still chained up in the Lightless Hollow. Use that key to set them free. Then, I'll tell you how to find Fenorian.
Oh, you got it.
The Lightless Hollow lies to the east, and Hircine's claws. Who is that tall woman?
Stand down. I'm a friend.
Stand down. I mean, the way he said that. Stand down in which way? Sir? Down, boy. Down.
My packmates are in a work camp on the Lightless Hollow's west side. That's the big cavern to the east. You need that key to unlock the special chains that bind them. I'll meet you south of the work camp after you set them free.
Packmates. Interesting turn of phrase. You werewolf?
What else would you call them? My family? We're bound by a curse that makes us closer than any blood relatives. You find the pack and you stick together. Or you die. Simple as that. I'm not leaving them in the hands of that insane exarch.
Yep, he's a werewolf. You good werewolf or bad werewolf? What kind of pack we talking about?
We're werewolves, all right? Do I have to spell it out for you?
Yes.
Look, Singalis captured us. Keeps us prisoner with chains of dwarven design.
Huh.
Only that key can set my pack free. I was lucky, but that kind of luck doesn't happen a second time.
You know what? I didn't realize right away that he was a werewolf, and when I told him down boy, now I don't feel bad about it. I feel almost better about it. Teddy, you're being mean to werewolves. They're puppies. How'd you get free?
Singalis' helper made a mistake. Forgot to lock the chains when I was brought back after one of my treatments. I can still feel the fire from when the needle pierced my skin. My blood flowing into his vials and beakers. It wasn't pleasant.
Cool. Great. Why is everybody glitching? What is with this section? Bethesda! Your game is very much a Bethesda game. Tell me about Singalis.
Exarch Singalis. He's a vampire. Part of a group called the Grey Host. They're military, but he's some sort of insane genius. An alchemist, a scholar. And he tinkers with machines. My pack wouldn't fight for them, so they found other uses for us.
Oh. Oh. What other uses?
Digging. Tunneling, actually. Up toward the surface. Then, every so often, Singalis would send for one of us. The mad vampire likes needles. He would either take our blood, or inject something into us.
Huh.
Never said why, but he enjoyed his work.
That sounds not good. What were you and Fen doing?
Fenorian really wanted to figure out what Singalis was doing to my pack. He studied my wounds, took some fluids, and went back to get that key. He never told me where he found it. Just that he'd set my pack free if I told him everything I know.
And you can tell me where to find Fen.
He's probably in Singalis' experimentation chamber.
Oh, great.
I clawed my way out of there. It nearly killed me.
Oh, great.
I can tell you how to get inside, but you have to free my packmates first. Do that for me, and I'll help you find Fenorian.
Alright, that gave me a lot of good information. Lyris?
None of the locals really wanted to talk. One or two admitted to seeing Fen, but no one witnessed any kind of disturbance at his lodgings.
Oh, not surprising.
At least, no one saw anything they were willing to tell me about.
Yep.
Is this Edyar? Does he know anything?
Oh, he knows a lot. Oh, boy.
Why is everything so complicated in this part of Skyrim? Alright, so tell me, what did Fen agree to do for our half-naked friend over there?
We gotta find his packmates in the Lightless Hollow and set them free.
Packmates? Edyar is a werewolf?
Yes.
This just keeps getting better and better.
We have a friendly
So
vampire and a friendly
how you
werewolf.
Deal with this particular situation?
I use the key, we free the pack, we go to the Lightless Hollow, we free the werewolves, we work with the werewolves and the vampire to beat up other werewolves and a vampire and witches. Easy. In and out, 5 minutes. I already have no idea where to go. That way. Okay. Can I just... I can, but it hurts. You're a very large mud crab. Truly, you are an excellent specimen of our kind. Look at that claw. Look at that other claw. Do I go that way? This way. Why are his moths so big? Edger's pack below. Okay. That's spooky smoke. Is this the place? What's this? Scrap wood. No, that's not a book. Do I go through here? I have no idea. If there's any place that I'm gonna get entirely lost, it's just a big open cave.
I bet this place is
Crimson
full of
Nernroot?
interesting
I'm gonna
history.
pick that up. What is
I should
this?
try looking it up later.
Underground Nernroot. Oh, multiple of it. I'm gonna experiment with this later. We're gonna make some potions. We're gonna learn what's in it. We're gonna do science. I really like how everything looks here. Spooky cave. How do I get... Ah. Whoa! I guess that way. Don't mind me. Sneaking past a whole ass centurion. It didn't notice me. Well. It must have been interesting when the dwarves were around. It's like you got these things just like walking all over the place. And for the dwarves, it would have just been normal. Everyday life of just these robots walking around everywhere. Book? No, satchel. I keep thinking those are books. They're not books. What is that? Oh. I guess we go up here? Another centurion over there. It's just dwarven automata everywhere. Automata. It's a good word. What? What was that? What was that? What was that? What went boom? I have concerns. Something went kaboom. Not just kaboom, but shoosh kaboom, like it went flying through the air. Like, that's the sound of something flying and hitting something. What was that? I have more concerns now. I'm full of concerns. Shoosh kaboom, yes. As opposed to sploosh kaboom, the best minigame in Wind Waker. And if you've played Wind Waker, you know what I'm talking about. I could be using my horse, but I really love the way this place looks, and I'm just kind of taking it in.
Oh, Yar, where are you?
Ugh. Pop the thing. There we go. Hey, Befried.
That scent. Why do you smell like Edyar?
He sent me. You want his pack mates?
Edyar sent you. Then he made it. He's alive. That's wonderful news. Exarch Singalis experimented on me. I blacked out, but they thought I was dead. They tossed me out of the tower. Barely managed to crawl to this spot.
Oh, that sounds great. Where's the rest of your pack?
Still at the camp. To the north. Hamild, Myrtilda, and Thevin. Save them before Singalis finishes them off. Just come back. All right. I don't think I can make it on my own.
Edgar's on his way. I'll be back. You can do it. Don't die. She might die. She might die. I'll come back for you. Edgar's. Oh. I don't know. Every time I see it on the map of Edgar's pack, I keep thinking pack as in like, there's his bag. Like, no. We've been over this. Look at them glowing deer. Aren't they cool? Look at that. They ran away too quick. I couldn't just kill one. You're floating. I'm not dealing with that. Nope. There was no reason for that. And yet I did. Whoa! Death Hound. Woof. Big boy. You don't see me, I'm John Cena. There's so many! Sometimes you gotta make your own sound effects. It's true. Bloop. I feel like I kind of almost always have my own sound effects going. Because anytime I am surprised or am about to walk into something, I immediately just start going like. It's like a never-ending soundtrack of just me being weird.
Bastards.
What? How about I just free you? Here. You're good now.
Hircine's claws. I thought I'd be digging forever. Thanks.
Well, you do that in IRL too. I might. I don't want to deal with the Blood Knight, but I'm probably gonna have to. Huh? Oh, hey. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, Bear, you take care of that. Why? Get up! You're not dead yet. There you go. When you stop being AFK, you can get up. What happens when you're AFK? Hello, you are very large. This is what happens when you are very large. You get beat on, and ew. Ew. What's that? Just vomit blood at me? What happened? Ew. Why? That is unsanitary.
Damn vampires.
Whoop!
Working us like dogs.
Quite a mummy.
Ow. don't know, what is wrong with me today?
Finally. Thank you, stranger.
His skin burst off. Were you working at a school? Still am. Yep. That is the current full-time job, doing audio-visual tech stuff. So I still deal with cameras and microphones and all of that kind of thing. And do that basically full-time during the school year. And then during the summer, I figure I'll work on acting work and whatnot again. Do that during the breaks. Whilst I also continue to try to make this an actual kind of thing. End goal. Best goal.
Don't panic! We can do this!
Yeah, it is nice that it's full time. I actually have a bit of money again. The end goal, of course, is...
You set me free? I owe you one.
Yeah, and there goes your skin. The end goal is for this to be the main job kind of thing, but like, I'm nowhere near that. That's just like dreaming at this point, but I'm always working at it. I am an entertainer by trade. I have a degree in theater. I have a SAG card. I'm in the union. Like, this is the kind of stuff I want to do.
We should not linger, Edya.
And doing stuff as the streaming man means that I don't have to go to sets, which is nice, because the world is on fire. Look at all the puppies. Hello.
You actually did it.
I did.
You freed my pack.
I'm a good boy.
Now it's my turn.
Who's a good boy?
If Exarch Zingalis took Fenorian, and I'm pretty sure he did, you'll find them both in the ruined Dwarven Tower. It's difficult to get inside if you're not a vampire, but I know a way.
Just a little fire. Just a small fire. Just a small world-consuming fire. We didn't start the fire. It's always burning since the world's been turning. I feel like that song needs like 1,000 new verses. How do I get into ruined Dwarven Tower?
Like I said, Zingalis' helper made a mistake. Forgot to fasten my chains after one of my tortures. I slipped away, crawled along some pipes, and fell into a chamber with one of those dwarven lifts. There was also a door, the one behind me.
And that door gets us to wherever Zingalis is holding Fen.
It'll get you close. There's a big door that leads to Zingalis' lair, but it's sealed. You need to figure out the dwarven mechanism to open it. Then make your way to the experimentation chamber. That's probably where he's keeping Fenorian.
All right, Edyar.
The door's over here. Hurry, before they spot us.
Go scream and turn golden. God damn it, Nappa! What 9,000? Oh God, the elder memes are hitting me now. Crab is loading. I enjoy way too much that loading circle fits right between my eyes. I really like that far more than I should. What was this?
Definitely dwarven. Watch out for traps.
Definitely dwarven. Yeah.
That must be the door Edyar mentioned.
What was your first clue?
Sealed tight. No lock. Not even a handle. I don't suppose the werewolf told you how to open it, did he?
I don't suppose you noticed that there's notes right here. We are vampires of the Grey Host, so we have no need to open doors. Still, like my master Exarch Zingalis, I have an unending thirst for knowledge. I must figure out this dwarven door. No lock, no handle, no hinges, no levers, nothing obvious. How did the ancient dwarves open it? Pillars covered in gears. What is the significance of the panels on them? 4 different images. Stars. Stars. It is said that the dwarves were interested in the sky above. Could the panels represent different sections of the night sky? There must be some way to discern their pattern. The panels. The pattern doesn't repeat exactly, but the panels must be the answer. I think I've figured it out. When you notice what's missing, the answer becomes clear, and with knowledge attained, I grow bored. On to the next great mystery. We're vampires. We don't need doors. Okay. Puzzle block. It's got images on it. Okay. Constellations. Cool. That's that one. That's that one. Okay. Okay. I think I understand. When you notice what's missing, it becomes clear. So, this... If I do this, it rotates to that, which is that. And if I rotate it again, it goes to that, which is that. And if I rotate it again...
Nothing turned on. Keep going.
That's a constellation that isn't of these three. It's what is missing. So, this one is there, which becomes that, which is that. And it goes to that, which is a constellation that is not there. Why did that one turn off? Why did that one turn off? Does it just stop eventually? It does. Okay, good. I thought I screwed something up by doing the next one. It just rotates for a small period of time. All right, so that is already there.
The gears started moving. You must be doing something right.
Yeah, I'm a genius. This one, basically the puzzle is just press the button until it moves.
That sounded promising.
Not much of a puzzle, but I understand what is happening. You could brute force that so easily.
This chain.
This chain? What about this chain? Oh, there's plants in here. Oh, there's stuff. Oh, they got a berserker. Hello. My name is Teddy Kanikami. You have captured my friend. Prepare to die. Netherroot notes. What is this? Netherroot, an amazing plant. It only grows in isolated patches down here in the depths of Blackreach, but its alchemical properties are remarkably useful. I applaud the Ice Reach Coven witches for finding it and applying it to my recipe, but the brew they've developed is unrefined. The Ashen Lord's plans will take 1,000 more years to complete if we continue with this less-than-perfect concoction. I must study this abyssal root further to find a means to increase the power of the Harrowstorms. Oh, okay. Mimicking the techniques of the Underelves provided a foundation, and their pipework farms produced greater yields, but not greater potency. I will create a more powerful reagent, I just need more time, and more test subjects. Oh. With each day and each new version of the Netherroot brew, the results increase 100-fold. The brew already provides a stronger catalyst for the Harrowstorms, ensuring a more complete exchange of energy. Soon, my refined Netherroot brew will be ready, and the Ashen Lord's faith in me will be rewarded.
That's a dear plant. Must be the Netherroot mentioned in the note.
Do I break it? No. Books! Well. Whirls of darkly colored blood and ground netherroot suspended in a thick yellow poultice. That sounds delicious.
Why does everything connected to vampires involve blood?
It's their deal. It's their whole deal. That's like their thing. Why does everything involving Nords involve drinking? I mean, it's, you know, same thing, different box. What do we got over here? Lycanthropic immunity. Exarch Ulfra presented an interesting challenge. Can my alchemy and sorcery harrow one of her kind? Oh. By design, the Harrowstorms are not meant to affect our lycanthrope brothers and sisters, but in the centuries since the Grey Host last set out to conquer, the breeds of vampires and werewolves have become a diaspora, promulgated across the world. Not all of them have the sense to bow before the Ashen Lord, including the prisoners Alpha captured today. She could have easily ripped these lesser creatures apart for their defiance, but instead she delivered them to me for a more methodical dissection. Ah! There's a hunter's cunning hiding inside that bestial skull. The prisoners respect a pack hierarchy, an affectation of the origin of their curse, no doubt. By holding their leader Edyar hostage, the others remain compliant. By offering a slim mercy to the other werewolves, Edyar assumes the role of willing test subject. They are dreadfully simple creatures, after all. The incredible constitution of the werewolf, even in its human shape, creates one of many obstacles I must overcome to complete my study. The netherroot seemingly has no effect on the subject, even in its concentrated form. Weakening the grip of the body on the soul will be the first step toward delivering it to the desired destination. Oh, they are fully just ripping out the soul. I should have thought of it sooner. The creature's connection to oblivion is something I can leverage, even if it's tied to a different realm within that great expanse. That connection can help bridge the gap between Mundus and what lies beyond, and the werewolf's lifeblood can imbue the netherroot with a vigor that our undeath simply cannot duplicate. It's working. With each new refinement of the blood distillate, the netherroot brew grows stronger and more toxic. The werewolf shows greater signs of affliction with every injection. The only question that remains is whether or not its soul can be successfully exchanged when it inevitably succumbs to the ritual.
It's working!
That was Fen! We need to keep moving.
Oh no. Books. Fan, body, we heard you scream. Hi.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going
to. Oh, you're all coming out of the holes. Hello. Get dead.
It fights against its nature, Rada al-Saran.
Oh.
A weaker breed.
Oh.
No, Zenimax. Just the deceived son of an estranged brother, forced to deny his nature.
Oh. They have a garden. Shut down the machines.
It's overpowering. We need to shut down those machines. It's poison.
Where'd you go?
Why are they
Where are
spraying
you?
it on those plants? More of that netherroot. Turn off those sprayers or we'll never get across this chamber.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. Distillation calibrations and instructions. Here we go. Do not adjust the netherroot growth sprayer calibrations without proper authorization. Current calibrations, effectiveness at 97%. Primary calibration at 4 units, secondary at 2 units. If a nozzle is accidentally adjusted, use the reset to return all valves to current calibrations and report for appropriate punishment. Do not destabilize the mixture. If pure cloud mist is absorbed by the plants, weeks of work will be lost and the netherroot will be useless. Notes on current calibration. Neither of the distillates can fall below 2 units or exceed 4 units. The valves will stop if you try to set them outside these parameters. Attempting to push past these parameters will reset the calibration. Remember, the secondary distillate should never exceed the primary by more than 1 unit. 2 units or more will destabilize the current mixture, causing pure cloud mist to spray out. This can result in death, yours specifically. Reset the calibrations only if ordered to do so using the console in the center. So, valves will stop if you try to set them outside the parameters, so, okay. Okay. That's the reset. Secondary.
Keep going.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Not that time. I think you figured it out.
No, I haven't. Lyris, don't tell me that I've figured things out when I'm just randomly pressing stuff. Also, oh dear. What's this do? Okay, so that one, this one, this one? Okay, alright, well, that one's good. So, okay, this one. And then we come back over to this one. And we do the second one, which was this one. Alright, so we do this. Do this again. Ah. Aha.
That stone husk is moving.
Lyris, are you gonna help me with this? Where are you? Are you stuck in a wall somewhere? There you are.
George Bones, the thing is moving.
Oh. Oh. It was really spooky to come over here and there's just another husk's butt right in my face. Hi, you're very large and you're going to move. I am worried. Well, not really worried, but you know. Hi.
The heck?
You don't even have a face. That's right, you heard me. What the heck are you shooting? I'm gonna stab you in the butt. Why are you shooting Miri? Why? Why you shoot my friend? Oh, you didn't even leave anything behind. Lame. Will these all wake up? Hello?
No! No! Why are you doing this to me?
Weakest vampire ever. Also, oh no. Oh no. Let's leave this room.
The Ashen
Oh.
Lord crafted the plan.
Boop. Why are you... They always go for Miri. Why do they always go for Miri? Why are you going for Miri? I don't like... These are empty. I don't know what's supposed to be in here, but I don't like they're empty. Oh, just the Centurion, which is broken and on the ground. Okay. I bet you thought your life would end in some epic battle that lasted forever and you showed your worth and it was all dramatic and everything, and instead you died like a bitch.
We have what we need. His last moments let him truly understand the power of the Grey Host.
Oh no, he's gonna die. Oh, he is gonna die. We need to save our boy. How dare you trap me on the ground like that? Good job, team. We're coming to save you, Fen.
Cause. The machine will finish him momentarily, my lord.
Oh dear.
Finish your work,
no.
Enjoy me.
No.
You must bear witness when we make our move.
No.
Of course, Rada al-Saran. I am eager to see the power of our ultimate Harrow Storm.
Hi, what are you guys talking about? Oh! Oh!
New test subjects. Just in time. This one is about spent.
Sir, do you have a permit for your death machine? This is clearly an OSHA violation.
I cannot wait to cut open your skull.
Alright. You don't say things like that. I deal with a fitness ring that says things like that. I'm on fire.
It's too late. For me.
Fence delirious.
No, it's
See
not.
if you can free him.
It's not too late.
Go.
I'm not leaving. Shut up. Walk it off.
You should have left me. Go warn Solitude.
We'll all go together. So what'd you hear?
Exarch Singalis and Rada al-Saran talked freely while they tortured me. They're planning some sort of assault on Solitude. A massive Harrow Storm.
Leave without me. Save yourself. From what? The threat's already dead here. You're hurt. How do I help you?
I need blood. But I won't drink from an unwilling person. In this state, even with a willing participant, I don't trust my restraint. If I only had my flask.
There you go.
My flask.
Bring it.
Thank you, my friend.
Bring.
Rada al-Saran is the one they call the Ashen Lord, leader of the Grey Host. He and Singalis often went into the nearby sanctum to talk. I heard a few words. Map. Plan. But I couldn't make out the rest.
Then let's go search his sanctum.
Yes. Yes. Once I take a long drink from my flask, I'll join you.
You're gonna... it's not a huge flask. You're gonna empty that thing out. Go for it. Go for it, buddy. You drink up all that blood. We'll get you some new, fresh blood. Actually, probably quick. You sure you need a willing subject? Because, I mean, I have a very long sword, and we kill a lot of people. I mean, that's just some blood. We can just collect it. You don't even have to drink it directly from them. Like, they're going to die by my hand, so we can just, you know, a ShamWow or something, and, you know, just squeeze it out into your flask. Fine.
Take your time. You've been through a lot.
They did whatever they wanted. I couldn't stop them. Exarch Singalis was insane.
Maybe evil, but I have a cool name.
Genius. If he kept records, they'll be in here.
I see a map and some papers. Hey, partner, take a look.
Okay. A map. Ah, yes, this is Skyrim. Numerous markings and annotations related to the Grey Host activities. Cool. Cool. Communique. Ooh. Exarch Singalis, we are indebted to your great mind. Since your rebirth, you have brought our dream ever closer to reality. Obstacles that I chipped away at over millennia, you cleave away in mere days. The time for subterfuge is coming to an end. Continue the refinement of your techniques and supply the Coven Witches with the fruits of your labor. They must produce the ritual materials for Ulfra and her kin to deploy. Let the Nords fret over the random Harrow Storms while we prepare to unleash the most powerful storm of all. Send your refined netherite brew to the Midland camp and to my keep, along with everything else needed for the rituals. I will alert Coastal Camp to prepare more battalions and send updated orders to our warlords in the Black Ridge camp. Hello, Anonymous Bookman. Oh no, not papers. Stay strong, my brother, for the Grey Host will soon live again. What else around?
So, partner, what did you find?
I found a guy that goes... Nice. Hi, Lyris.
We set out to find Fen and bring him back to Solitude. Along the way, we learned more about our true enemy, killed one of their leaders, and acquired some valuable intelligence. That's a victory in my book.
Anything else we gotta do here?
Not that I can think of.
Nice.
I'll make sure that Fen makes it to the Blue Palace. We'll meet you there. And don't forget that map and communique.
I will carry all of the things. Yes, nobody offered to carry anything. I'll stick it all in my bag. All right, see you there. Yes, I will carry every valuable
Princess
item.
Svana herself requested your presence at the Blue Palace.
I don't believe I'm very good company right now.
Come on, Fen. We'll help you through this.
Walk it off. Walk it off. Really not the thing you should say to a vampire going through some blood withdrawal. But I'm a terrible person. I'm back out here. Hello. What's this? Ooh, a lift. Who's coming with me? Let's take the elevator. Ready? Everybody, let's go. Hands and feet inside the lift at all times. No pain, no gain. Walk it off. Crab is loading. It fits so perfectly between my eyes. Why? How have I never noticed that before? It's the new overlay, that's why. Things are different now. Better. Higher quality. More production value. Where am I going? Blue Palace. Cost is not going down. Okay. "4K Ultra HD Crab shot on red cameras. Not actually red brand red cameras, but we got some red paint and we painted the cameras." "We didn't think this entirely through, and now the lenses are covered in red paint. Everything we filmed was just the color red." Coming to you at a YouTube near you. This summer. All I need to do is look left and it just, there it is, between my eyes. I'm sorry, I'm so amused by this. I can't help myself. I just have to look to my left. Based on a true story. One crab, one mission, one dream. To be a dingus on the internet.
But Teddy, how will you save the day?
With style.
Here ye, card sharps
Oh,
and collectors.
God.
Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game.
Tales of Tribute.
Another day, another infernal harrow storm.
I have a unique opportunity for scholastic research today. It'll keep you warm.
I have a unique opportunity for you at the Scholastic Book Fair.
The Jarl's soldiers put a stop to it, as I understand it.
That's nothing. I heard something happened in Carthage.
You have a camel.
Carthage was destroyed.
I want a camel. I got distracted by that camel super hard. I did not realize there was a camel mount in this game. MMOs live and die about how good their mounts are. That's basically the long and short of it these days. You got a cool mount? Alright, you can stay. Again, like Final Fantasy XIV, they have some ridiculous mounts in that game. Flying cat. Car. That seats 4. family sedan.
You are welcome here, Fenorian of House Ravenwatch.
I don't know what to say.
You're back. Lyris was just making introductions and was about to give her report. Why don't you tell me what happened?
There's a chair. There's a chair right there. There's even a chair right here. Fen. You literally had to walk one more step, and you could have sat down in a chair. Oh, a letter from Lyris. What's this? Partner, we've gathered evidence the Ice Reach witches are behind the Harrow storms, having the solitude informed Queen Gurhill. It seems reasonable as you keep in. Oh, that's the letter that I was supposed to find to start off the whole quest. Okay. Whoops.
By all the mead and Sovngarde.
That's a lot of
Good
mead.
to see you and the others. Your vampire scholar seems out of sorts, but I'm glad to make his acquaintance. Lyris tells me you ran into a bit of trouble. Care to explain?
Oh, Fen's just been tortured for God knows how many hours, so he's a little bit blood hungry right now, so probably wear a turtleneck. Also, we killed a vampire. Later, we recovered a map, some documents. I'm carrying all of them, because literally nobody else helped carry them. We figured that let's put all the important things in one basket, because that's like how the phrase says. Always put all of your eggs in one basket.
And I can't wait to hear all the details.
Neck armor.
In the meantime, let's take a look at what you found and try to devise a plan. Lyris didn't say much, but she indicated that time is short. Here, take this. You deserve a lot more, but it's all I can spare.
Team, fam, viewers, my lovelies, my little crablets. We get a puppy.
The information you brought back from Blackreach might give us a fighting chance. Let's put our heads together and figure out how to use what you learned. My father be damned.
Woof, woof. Rob, you don't know what you've done. You don't know what you've done just by saying that. You're going to find out what you've done as soon as I get through this dialogue. But you don't yet know what you've done. We killed Zingalis, brought back a map and a communique. The enemy calls itself the Grey Host. Friend to Fedorian.
The Grey Host? Where have I heard that name? Meanwhile, my father rounded up the Herald and moved his soldiers to the outer walls. Then he ordered the quartermaster to stockpile Castle Dower. He's preparing Solitude to withstand a long siege.
And you don't agree with that?
That might work against a mob of Reachmen, but thick walls can't stop a Harrow storm. Any war we try to wage will be over before it starts if we don't find a way to stop them. Fen knows more about the storms than anyone. See what he suggests.
I will talk to Fen.
If he has any bright ideas, I'd love to hear them. Magister Fidelia has been studying the Ice Reach Coven medallion, but she hasn't had a lot of success. She seems even less confident about reproducing their protective enchantment now.
She got anything that's going to help us, or?
She identified necromantic components as part of the enchantment, as well as reach rituals. But she isn't an expert on either type of magic. Frankly, I think she's exhausted the scope of her knowledge.
What about you? You able to do anything?
You mean other than hounding my father and serving as go-between for the Jarl of Morthal and the Magister of Carthald? I wrangled promises out of my father and showed our allies that someone in Solitude still cares.
Hey, what kind of promises?
I got High King Svargrim to promise to dispatch soldiers to reinforce Morthal's defenses and send aid to Carthwatch. It's a start, but he hasn't actually issued the orders yet. I need to follow up with him after we're finished.
You're an expert, Mark. True. So the High King has finally acknowledged the threat to his kingdom.
Sort of.
Oh.
He admits he might have been wrong about the Ice Reach Coven, as far as that goes. But he still glares daggers whenever anyone mentions you or Lyris. So let's not bring up Fen, alright?
Tough shit for him. I'm gonna dance in his bedroom in my undies, and he's just gonna have to look. And he's gonna feel things he didn't know that he would feel. And then I'm gonna deny him. I have no idea why I made up that scenario, but that's where we're going with this. Anyway, Shield has been updated with this. What's this do? Application cost money. Good to know. Puppy, 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 puppy. Snow bouncer. Common sights around Solitude, these steadfast and fierce wolves also adorn the heraldry of that city. All of them are, of course, good wolves. Good boy. And befriending one brings you good fortune in the land of the Nords. They're all good boys. How's a crab wear underwear? Lots of leg holes? Yes. Set as active. Rename. Snow bouncer? No. Your name be Borf Borf. This is what you've done, Rob. This is what you've done. I hope you're proud of yourself, because as soon as I read that, I was like, that's the name. We have a... Oh my... He's a big boy. I was thinking puppy-sized.
I'm ready to help.
He big. You good boy. Okay. It's a shame you're not going to help me fight. It's a shame you're a non-combat pet. You're almost as big as the bear. Damn.
I know what you need me to do. Put my experience behind me.
Big
Focus
Borf.
on the mission. Just like Verandis taught me. Could you show me the research you recovered from Exarch Singalis' laboratory?
Here's some notes and a potion. Have fun.
These notes prove my theory. Netherroot is the key component of the Harrowstorm ritual. It's like a poison for the soul. Weakens the bonds to the body so it can be pulled free. They're harvesting life energy from anyone caught in the storms.
Oh. Why are they harvesting? Why are they doing that?
I'm guessing, but it may have something to do with those stone husks we saw. Remember how the werewolf emerged from one? And look at the mixture you retrieved. It isn't like the residue we recovered from the witch pike. It's more concentrated.
Oh. So they do the Harrowstorm to gather the energy, which they then use to bring their companions back to life.
It's certainly what Singalis' notes imply. Despite how it looks, a plan is formulating in my mind. I think I can create an elixir, but I'll need more of this refined netherroot brew. And we need to solve the mystery of the Coven medallions.
And where are we going to find all this?
I know what you need me to do. Put my experience behind me.
Wait,
Focus
what?
on them.
What? This is a game with no glitches whatsoever. What am I doing? Place the map. Behold. Map.
See those marks? Grey host sites that correspond to the communique we found. I know a commander's map when I see one. Each of those marks matches a location mentioned in the communique from Rada al-Saran, the leader of the Grey Host. I can already see where we need to go.
Where are we going?
That mark on the northwest coast, that's an Ice Reach Coven camp. The communique mentioned needing more medallions. Odds are, they come from there. And here, a Midland camp between Dragon Bridge and Morthal. It's a staging ground for the Harrowstorms.
And that's where we find the brew.
More than likely. Those two locations should provide what Fen needs to finish his elixir. We can't bet everything on that, though. The communique mentions
you don't want to put
warlord's
every egg
camp
in one basket?
Blackreach. Maybe we can learn more about their ultimate plan there.
3 camps. That's many places to go. That's more than 2. Yet less than 4.
Svanna, Fen, and I will divvy up the camps and scout ahead. Fen should investigate the coastal camp. I'll take the Midlands camp. That leaves Svanna with Blackreach. Meet up with each of us when you're ready. Then we'll hit each camp in turn.
So we're going to split up and go do all these separate things, but each and every one of us is going to wait for you first. Cool. Because you are the main character. What do we expect to find?
We don't have a lot of solid details, just what we've pieced together from the Grey Host's notes and communique. But I'll answer your questions the best I can. Which camp did you want to ask about?
Let's split up, gang. Nothing bad could ever happen. Zoinks. What do we know about the Midlands camp?
The Grey Host isn't just hiding in Blackreach now. They're mounting an invasion, and this appears to be their primary staging ground.
Oh.
I expect they're stockpiling witch pikes, grey reliquaries, and other supplies here, including the refined brew.
And at the coastal camp?
From what I can tell, the camp on the northwest coast is where the Coven first made landfall from Icereach. It's as close to a home base as they've got. They've established themselves there, so I'd expect it to be well defended, if not fortified.
And why is this where the medallions are coming from?
The communique mentioned orders to produce more of those medallions, probably to keep pace with the increase in Harrow storms. I can't guarantee this is the coastal camp where the orders were sent, but it's the only one on the map.
Tell me about the Blackreach camp.
That's the one we know the least about.
Oh.
But it's where a lot of the Grey Host's warlords are gathering, at least according to the communique. It's the best place I can think of where we can get a look at those orders the Ashen Lord mentioned.
I have many places to go. All right. Which one are we going to go to first? Wait, look. Whip. Parkour. Land in a plant. We're good. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I don't know. He's such a good boy. All right, where am I going? Oh dear. All right, coastal camp, Midland camp, Blackreach camp. Midland camp seems closest. In fact, I mean, this way shrine is closer, but not by much. Actually, this one's pretty close. Go here. I was almost thinking, like, just go from where we are and not even teleport, but that one's a little bit closer. We got money. We got money. If I completely run out, then I can, like, go onto my main and transfer it over through the bank, because my main has, like, many monies. Because I'm me, and I like to 100% games, so my main character on this account has barely even left the main storyline of his faction because I keep doing all of the side quests because I'm insane. Which is also why I'm actually very glad that I'm streaming this, because this character that I stream with, I force myself to just do the main quest, which when it comes to Bethesda games, I barely ever see. I cannot tell how many times I have started Morrowind, played it, like, endlessly, like, no life to the game, doing side quest after side quest, and just wandered around Morrowind, and never once have I ever finished the main story. Because I would play it to the point where whatever computer I was playing it on would die before I got there. Max level before the first main boss. You're not wrong. That's me with Bethesda games. I can't stop myself from just going completely off the path. There's also a sky shard around here. Hjalmarch Great Lift. That's not what I want. I want the Midland
Just
camp.
arrived. Don't worry. I found something to keep me occupied.
What did you do? What is keeping you occupied? Who did you kill? Or are you just playing with this bird? Wait, bird. Also, where the heck is this thing? I should be looking right at it. Where's the sky shard? It's on the map. Why?
A bold move setting up camp in the midst of the Western Holds. I'll say this for the Grey Host. They aren't afraid to draw attention to themselves.
They're a wee bit arrogant.
I learned a few things while I was waiting for you to show up.
Caught me while I was drinking my water. What'd you find?
It's just as we thought. The Grey Host is using this camp as a supply depot for their raids across the countryside. I saw stacks of witch pikes, rows of reliquaries, and jars of what I assume is the refined netherroot brew.
Well, Fen needs some of that brew. Let's go steal some.
Right. And I heard the camp leader, a nasty creature named Sableye, tell his troops to make sure to use the new supply that just arrived from Blackreach. Let's go grab a jar or two.
Or 12, yeah. Search the carts for refined brew. Where's the carts? Here's a cart. What is that? That's a Grey Host werewolf. That is a albino werewolf. I like it. That's a good look.
No jars in this cart. Let's try another one.
Oh, great. Lovely. You know what? No one can see me. Stealing their beer. I'm stealing their spooky beer. Oh, hi.
Not this cart either.
Oh,
I hope we didn't miss it.
No one can see me. I'm invisible. I found the sky shard. I want it. It's right there. Dun 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 dun.
Stop them, my packmates. I'll get this brew to the witches.
What?
Sableye has the brew. Let's find him before he gets away.
Ah, but no, let's get this thing first. Then we can do that. It's right here. It's on top of the... Let me up. Let me up. Let me at it. Mine. Unlimited power! Except for the fact that it's only one of them, so the power is actually quite limited. Quite limited indeed. Hello!
Right? If you insist.
Ow! You knocked over Lyris. That was powerful. Still died, though. Like a weenie. Like a foot-long weenie. Above? How go above? Not that way. This way? This bear! He's doing a scratch. He doing a scritch. I don't want to fight you. You're itchy. No, don't fight me. You enjoy your itchy. Enjoy your scratch. I'm not going to interrupt you. You enjoy your scratch. You're not doing anything. You're just scratching. You're just scratching an itch. Yeah, you get that itch. Oh, they're dead. Good bear. That was a good bear. Let me walk by. Scratch an itch. Good bear. Are you the guy? You are. You are the man. You are the lad. You are the sir. Hello, kids.
The Grey Host does with spies. We eat them.
Eat spies? We eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit? Jar of the Netherroot brew. Straight
You
out
got a jar of the refined brew? Let's talk over here.
Okay. Why can't we talk by the cart? Nobody's coming. Why all the way over here? Lyris. Let's talk at the end of this marathon trail.
Luck was with us. If we had reached this camp even a few moments later, Sableye would have gotten away with the Netherroot brew.
It looks like a jar of brew.
After all this trouble, Fen better be able to use it to make his elixir. I'll take the jar of refined Netherroot brew to Solitude. We'll meet up in Svanna's chambers when everyone gets back from their missions. I hope they're all right.
You've grown fond of the two of them.
Fen has proven himself, especially after what happened in Blackreach. House Ravenwatch, they're unusual as far as bloodsuckers go. As for Svanna, she's braver than I originally thought. Anyway, meet me in Solitude after you finish up.
I like Lyris. Like, this moment specifically makes me like Lyris even more. She's just like, you know what? I judged them wrong. Like, not many people are willing to just be like, you know what? They're better than I thought. Good person. What else do I need to do?
In addition to the refined netherroot brew, Fen needs information.
Help the two of them. Got it.
I know. Okay.
So, let's go here and then make our way to the coast, I guess. Hopefully find another way shrine along the way. Some more teleport spots would be nice. Coastal camp, below, that way. Well, there's mountains in the way. Let's climb them. Horse, away! There's a couple of birds staring at me from that one rock, and it seemed ominous when 3 birds are just sitting there staring at you. Oof. Deepwood Vale. I'm just going straight at it. If we find more teleport spots along the way, that's what I'll pull off the path for. Don't know how soon that'll happen, though. Oh. That's pretty. Where am I? Lender in Ruin. I'm guessing it's that, because it's literally a pretty thing. Oh, there's a sky shard here. Maybe there's 1 or 2 other things that I'll pull off the trail for. Oh. And how do I get to you? I get to you by following this path. Which I can get onto from here, so it's not that bad. Hey! There it is. This is mine. Cheeses of Skyrim. Hjalmarch Hoffingar. Oh. 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 We need to. I'm sorry. We need to. It's the cheeses. It's a new cheese book. It is a new cheese book. Stop the presses. It's time. At the behest of my correspondents, I have made great efforts to restrict the contents of my travel journal so as not to lose my readers' interest. In touring the holds of Skyrim, I was unsure through what lens I would present my travels. After a sumptuous meal at the start of my journey, I knew it must be food. And thus, my catalog of Skyrim's cheeses was born. The land is as diverse as are its climes, and both mean the panoply of cheeses are vast. Again, for the sake of brevity, I sought to capture only the most noteworthy cheese from each hold I visited. I get the feeling that brevity is not actually the point here. B. Green Edge. Green Edge is a festive cheese, which I found to be peculiar due to the dour reputation of Hjalmarch, and in particular its capital of Morthal. The name of the cheese derived from the charming baskets, for there can be no other word for it, of rushes plucked from nearby bogs and woven together speaks to both its visual appeal and the process of its creation. The cheese is brined and pressed within these baskets, with the latter process imbuing the rind of the normally cream-colored cheese with a verdant hue. The way the locals eat the cheese is also curious. The consumption of Green Edge, customarily served at the end of feasts, has become something of a spectacle. Young hunters make a game of holding the Russian-cased cheese over a flaming torch until its casing burns away and the cheese transforms into a near-molten state. Observers laud veterans of this ordeal for the showmanship they add to this feat, dancing the highly combustible cheese along the torch flame without pausing too long, lest the cheese blacken or their fingers burn. Thus prepared, they flip the hot cheese onto a table, and guests immediately plunge bread or occasionally sliced apples into the melted goodness. Children find particular joy in the activity, for at this point the cheese's secret contents are revealed. Dried fruits and berries, and, in wealthier households, a single amber plum. The lucky eater that spears the plum before all others is named King of the Feast. Oh my god, it's king cake fondue. Solitude Idar. The greatest of the cheeses in Skyrim, in my opinion, is Solitude Idar, not because of its flavor or bizarre nature, but for its extreme rarity. Solitude Idar is, as the name implies, an Idar cheese, being aged and inoculated with the spores of some fungus. And like Idar, it is aged underground, in this case in the vaults below the ancient city. But here, the similarities to regular Idar end. First, the source. Solitude Idar is a masterful translation of Western Skyrim's staunch traditionalism to the practice of cheesemaking, and this starts with the milk. Only cows that belong to the herd of Jarl Svadar, first king of Western Skyrim, can produce milk for the cheese. The royal herd, descended from these cows, is maintained by loyal retainers. Milk arrives regularly in Solitude, where it undergoes inspection by a royal cheesemonger, a hereditary office within the Blue Palace. This connoisseur of dairy has exacting standards for the milk he inspects. Indeed, for I have seen him. And only 1 out of every dozen barrels is deemed fit for the making of Solitude Idar. The milk curdles in a precise fashion, using a series of hourglasses custom-made for the purpose. Lastly, they add a crumb of cheese from the previous batch into the next one, thus creating an unbroken chain of Idar dating back generations. Sourdough cheese. The result is, as I am led to understand, a cheese that has the precise appearance, aroma, and taste as it had in Svardar's day. I was skeptical until I was given 2 pieces of cheese, one preserved from decades ago, and one only recently cut from its rind. I was instructed to sample both and see if I could tell the difference. I could not. And I wept. I fucking love these cheese books. They are the goddamn dumbest thing I've read in my life. I am so glad I came this way. I am so happy I came this way. That book was so dumb. It's so perfect. I want to meet that man. There we go. Ruin discovered. I could not, and I wept. Cheese is very emotional. As someone who became lactose intolerant later in life, yes it is. I think he's the final boss. One can only hope. One can only dream. When they're finally like, we're gonna shut down ESO, this is the last bit of content that we're gonna release, the secret final boss is the guy of cheese. Oh. I love this game. I love this world. I love the Elder Scrolls games so much. They're so ridiculous. Could not. And I wept. That's gonna be in my brain for the rest of the night now. I'm gonna have to find a way to, like, sneak that into my thank you for showing up tweet. Kind of just want to sneak it into every tweet from now on. Hello!
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd show up.
I mean, the plan was for it, so yeah.
Lyris was right. This camp is crawling with the Ice Reach Coven. And they're definitely producing the medallions here. I was even able to slip away with one. We need to get closer, though.
Oh, closer?
There's more to figuring out this magic than just watching from afar. I need to know exactly how they go about creating them. With your help, we can learn everything about that here in this camp.
What's so special about this camp?
It's a landing site for the boats coming from the island of Ice Reach.
Oh.
Plus, they're collecting something here that goes into the process of creating the medallions. If you can get me to the center of the camp, I can learn what that is.
I will help you.
Determining how they create these medallions will be an enormous help. The Grey Host has accelerated their plans.
Oh, I want that.
They need more medallions for a reason. A big harrow storm is coming. We need to be ready.
Why do you think we can learn more at the center?
Because the Grey Host is guarding something down there.
Is it cheese?
I couldn't get close, but it appeared that they built the camp to surround something.
It should be cheese.
Plus, I heard a few of the witches talking. Complaining, really. About needing to prepare more medallions.
Tell me about the Grey Host.
In the First Era, an army of vampires and werewolves tried to conquer the land before they were stopped in Bankarai. They called themselves the Grey Host. It seems this Rada al-Saran has resurrected the army, both figuratively and literally.
Okay. Alright, now I have to check something. Here it is. Pets. Daedric? No. Flying? Unstable Morpholith. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Exotic. I got a snowball, so if it's gonna be here, it would be in here. A dwarven thingy. Hajmota. Fabricant. That's from the thingy. Alright, Voroplasm. Somnolent Void Rot. Goggle Ghoul. What the hell? Acquired by earning the Peered into the Abyss achievement in the Reach. I'm not sure why my apprentice insists on making pets of gooey creatures, but here we are, looking at a smaller Void Rot. So far, it seems the sleeping potion keeps it tractable. So far. Those black tendrils concern me, though. I want one. I want that. I want that one. Domestic, these are just regular things. There's a pig, though. There is unfortunately no cheese pet. As for mounts, equine, feline, biped, canine, a bunch of Indrix, cervine, heavyweight, no cheese. Sir Oinkington. Wait a minute. Did it say, was that was it? No, princess. Granted, if I get the pig, heck yes, Sir Oinkington. Bloop. Not walking into you. No, I said I'm not walking into you. Leave me alone. I got witches to beat up. Dear Bethesda. Oh, that was expertly done. Dear Bethesda, please make a weeping cheese mount. Just wet cheese that you ride that just kind of makes gooey stomping noises as it goes. Just... They might do it. They're Bethesda.
Let's determine what's so special about the exhumed bodies.
Harlock the Bastard. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Beneath this stone lies Harlock the Bastard, a tired old wastrel and brother of Jor, a layabout in life who froze in a blizzard. Man, his family loved him, didn't they? I'd buy it. I'd buy it too. You gonna pay money for it? I would pay money for that.
Examine the headstones and see what you can make out.
Oh, there's many headstones to check. Here lies Brokel, beloved son, herder, died in his sleep, old as Skyrim. Dang. Here lies Uthbit, son of Ryle Chief Killer, and old as the hills, a warrior born, he passed on the privy with a heaping score. No! He died on the toilet. He squeezed too hard and had an aneurysm. Unknown, a traveling merchant run through by bandits. This daughter of Skyrim thought old and wise. Everybody's old. Lekka the Corpulent. Old as the Hist. This mother of Murkmire, scholar of our ways, she died of heartbreak. Aw.
Finished? Have you come to any conclusions?
Yeah, they're all old. Like, labeled as old.
Well, we've both been over the headstones with a fine-toothed comb. If we can determine why the Coven dug up these particular bodies, it will tell us something about how the medallions were enchanted.
Well, let's discuss.
Of course. Compare notes and look for commonalities. You have the makings of a fine scholar, my friend. Now, let's see. I noticed there were a mix of different races buried here. They weren't all Nords. Anything strike you about the departed?
Well, when they died, they all had something in common.
They did? Tell me more.
They were old.
Of course. Why didn't I see that? The headstones on the exhumed graves all mentioned that the person was old when they died. Let me think. Some necrotic spells require the remains of the elderly. Something to do with the natural decay of life.
Weird, but okay. Natural decay of life.
According to one necromantic theory, the older a living thing becomes, the more necrotic energy it naturally acquires.
Gross.
As a body grows old and withers, the life inside it decays. Necrotic energy is the byproduct of this deterioration.
Is that why old people smell that way? Does that tell you enough?
I now know enough about how they create the medallions to move my research along. I'll return to the Blue Palace and start putting an elixir together.
Wait, that's all you needed? That's it. That's what you needed.
To fully craft an elixir to defend against the Hera storms, I still require a sample of refined netherroot brew.
Got that.
Plus, we need to determine what the Grey Host has planned. Help Lyris and Svanna at the other camps. Then meet me at the Blue Palace.
Oh, we got a sample.
I'm glad to hear it. That just leaves finding out what the Grey Host has planned. Go meet Svanna at the camp in Blackreach. I can't say I envy you. While Blackreach provides some fascinating points of study, the dangers appear overwhelming.
Goodbye. Oh, that's what that sound is. So they happen in Blackreach too, huh? Okay. Where is this camp? It's in Blackreach, but where? I guess I'll head to Dust Town. That looks normal. Yeah, it's just a Harrow Storm. It's just a massive thing. Come on, puppy, we're getting out of here. Borf, borf. Borf, borf, and the bear. A new crime drama at 7 p.m. 6 Central. Borf, borf, and the bear. They're solving crimes, and neither of them speak, because they're animals. Sundays at 7 and Tuesdays at 5. That's exactly what I was thinking, detectives. Yeah. I mean, it's Borf, Borf, and the bear. Go to the Blackreach camp below. Ah, there we go. Now I have a direction.
Watch your back.
Whoop! Bip, bip. Parkour. Bam. Bam. Jumping off and everything. You call me Spider-Man because I'm Peter Parkour. Meow, 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 meow. Somebody will try to stop me someday, and they will fail. How to get to there? This way. No, it's not a book. Not a book. Can't read it. Can't read a plant. Well, I mean, you can because paper's made out of. But yeah, I mean, well, camp. Wait, shrine? There it is. Eh. One ray shrine. Okay. So I need to go like that way. Woo! Can I go this way? Well, I can. This could work. Let's just jump. Wow. Look at me sneaking past everything like I'm a genius. Oh, you want to go? You want to go? You want to make horrible noises at me? Fine, you die for that. What does this do?
They're coming for us.
Whoa. It does that. It does that. It does that. Ew. Ew. Those gave me the creepy crawly shivers. You ever see just like a big ugly bug on the wall and your spine just kind of goes... Hello, Clump. Welcome in. Dark Moon Grotto. I'm almost there. You there! Stop existing. Oh, good job, man. Clump, we have a puppy now. We got him as a quest reward. His name is Borf Borf. Rob named him. Because Rob said Borf Borf, and I told him he didn't realize what he'd done. And then I named it Borf Borf, because of course I would. Think I found the camp. Not really fully awake yet. That is perfectly fine. And we wept about cheese. We did weep about cheese. Try this piece from decades ago and this piece cut just today and see if you can taste the difference. I could not. And I wept. Oh. Oh. They're harrowed, but they're not attacking. Can we cure them? Have we been murderers this whole time, killing innocent people that we could have saved?
I came here to learn what the Grey Host has planned, and what did I find? Good citizens of the Holds, afflicted by the Harrow storms and kept prisoner for some ungodly purpose. No matter how many I set free, the Herald will not leave this place.
Have you had an opportunity to scout things?
That's all I've been doing, and trying to get these afflicted people to leave this place. The Herald. The storm robs them of their will, their minds. I wasn't able to slip deeper into the camp, though.
Je parle un petit peu français. Go on. I don't know the word for studied. Took 3 years in high school, and somehow I managed to hold on to like a couple things. Not much, but a couple. At this point, thanks to Duolingo and other study sources, I definitely know more Japanese than I know French at this point. We need to find more about the big storm.
Agreed. There appear to be a number of Grey Host warlords in the camp, so discovering their plans should be possible. We need to be careful, though. I don't want us to wind up like the Herald, serving as food for these bastards.
Oh, so they hold on to the Harrowed as food. Oh, that's interesting. What'd you notice?
Messages have been coming and going since I arrived. I've heard the name Rada al-Saran, the Ashen Lord, spoken in hushed and revered tones. His name was on the communique you found, remember?
Yeah, I do
We
remember.
need to get down there and see what else we can learn.
I wonder what they're doing down here.
Hiding, building their forces, digging, undermining. That's the correct term, I think. Plus, they're collecting the Herod, herding them like cattle. It's monstrous what they're doing to these poor people.
Huh. You sure you should be down here?
The only thing I'm sure of is I have to try. If my father won't act, then it falls on me to get things done. It's what my mother would want me to do.
Thanks, Fauna. You stepped up. You really stepped up. Damn. Parkour. I'm a god.
Look, on the scaffold.
I
How
left
can
the
you kill a
orders
god?
in my tent, but the Ashen Lord was clear. We need
What
more
a
Neverwinter.
grand
See to the
and
undergrowth
intoxicating innocence.
As you command, Petok.
I missed all of that. What? You're big. Oh, I didn't even see you. You blended into the ground. It's a shame that our puppy is a non-combat, but everybody just gathered up in one spot. Did you realize that I had a good camera pose going, and so you all decided, hey, we're the Avengers now? The heck? It's like he moved the camera. Everybody couldn't get in the frame. Like, good job at finding your spots, though. Damn. No. Bear, you wanna help here? Thank you. Just a big slap, please. Whatever you're doing, stop. Thank you. Stay down. Come on over. Ah, here's one.
There, on the left. Let's listen in.
I will. Eventually.
Exarch Zingalis has fallen. I have never seen Rada El Saran, our Ashen Lord, so filled with sorrow or such rage.
Does the loss of the Exarch alter our plans?
Not in the least. The strike on Solitude will occur as planned after Exarch Ulfra tests the improved ritual in the Undergrowth.
An attack on Solitude? We need to move quickly. The Grey Host definitely has something big planned. Let's search the tents for a copy of those orders.
Okay. Oh, there's another big boy. Well, I can dodge him. Can't see me from minute 10. Meow. Let's see if I can do that last guy's voice.
My beloved kin, I have no words. Zingalis is dead. His killers have retreated to the shadows. Doubtless they mean to harry us on our righteous labor. Already there are whispers of them seeking to stop the spread of the Herald. I will not abide any further threats to our goal. My family will be delivered from their torment, and not even Molag Bal himself can stop me.
Family will be delivered from their torment. Oh. Is this turning into one of these kind of stories? Oh.
To that end, we must accelerate our efforts. All preparations regarding the attack on Solitude must be completed post-haste. To that end, make sure everything required for the work in the Undergrowth is ready. The location is hidden and secure inside the ancient battle, which fell into the earth for just this purpose. It will make a perfect testing ground for the next stage of the Haterstorms. Exarch Ulfra will lead these efforts and prepare the way to the final Haterstorm. Grey Host victorious! Tunnel Snakes rule! Brother Al-Saran, the Ashen Lord, what's up, baby?
That's what we were looking for. Let's talk over there.
Wait, Mage's Guild book. We still have quests to do for that. The Wandering Scald. I'm not gonna read that one. Talk to Swan. Oh, I talked to you here. Hi.
Orders from Rada Al-Saran. His words sent a chill down my spine. Their plan for Solitude? It might even be more dreadful than an all-out attack. We need to get back and determine the exact location of this undergrove place.
So you really think Solitude is in danger? This is a dumb question to ask. Of course it is.
You saw what happened at Kilcreath and Carthwatch. Whatever they have planned for Solitude, it sounds a whole lot worse. I wish we knew more about this Rada Al-Saran and what drives him.
Sounds like he considers his army to be his family. Is that literal? Or figurative?
A family of monsters? Who could imagine vampires and werewolves working together? Let alone talking about one another like brothers and sisters. It's not natural.
Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Hopefully the orders we found will give us an advantage.
I'm glad I got to look around Blackreach, but I can't wait to see the sun and sky again. No matter how big these caverns are, it still feels like we're buried alive down here.
What else me do?
We came down here to find out what the Grey Host has planned. But Fen still needs information about how the medallions are created, and a sample of the refined netherite brew.
Well, we got this. I helped both of them already.
Then we're done here.
I helped.
I hope we found enough to end the threat of the Grey Host. I'll meet you back at the Blue Palace. Good luck, my friend.
Goodbye. So are you gonna go, or we're just gonna stand here? So I guess I'm leaving first then. Okay. Is there a... No, there is not. Sure. We're going right from here. Back to Solitude. Let's put the loading wheel right between the eyes again. Thinking. Think. Crab think. I don't have any other good buttons on standby. I have to search them out. I might have time. Can I search them out? I can. Here we go. Loading screen between the eyes. This is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing. This is where I'm at. Okay, that's enough of that. Has Teddy finally lost his mind? Did Teddy have one to begin with?
Test your
Wits and courage in a brand new card game. Tales of Tribute. Still have yet to do anything with that card game. On any of my characters in this game. I have not touched that. I want to. I want to find out about it, but I've done nothing. Whoa. Don't fling the camera around when you're running. You will not know where you are. I'm gonna go up these stairs this time. I always go up the left. It's time to go up the right.
So, do we have a way to defend against the Harrow Storms, or what?
The elixir should do what we need, provided neither Fen nor I made any miscalculations.
Yolen, don't be so negative. The elixir will work. You'll see.
I was wondering why I heard drinking noises. Mog, are you going to help?
So much talk of brews and potions. A lot of nonsense, I say.
Oh
Nothing
my god, you are a one-note orc. Alright. Fen?
Oh, good. You're back. Mjolnir and I have been discussing the various ways to turn what we've got into a protective elixir. I'm hesitant to get too excited, but I think we've figured out how to defend against the Harrow Storms.
Do tell.
The Grey Host uses an unstable mix of alchemy and sorcery to create the Harrow Storms. An arcane ritual and the Netherroot brew focus the power of each Harrow Storm through the prepared witch pikes. Ingenious, but fully exploitable.
Ooh? How do we exploit their stupidity? What did they do wrong?
We can use the refined brew as the basis of our elixir. Now that we understand how the Harrow Storms are created, we can use those same components to replicate the medallion's protective properties. We just need to gather the necessary components.
Fetch quest.
Svana's associate, Mog, will procure most of the supplies I need, but there's one final ingredient required. For various reasons, I can't simply walk into the Hall of the Dead and claim it myself. I need you to acquire Arkay's sacred oil.
Oh. That would make you light on fire, wouldn't it?
A holy ointment associated with a god that became popular due to imperial influence. It's used by the priests in the Hall of the Dead to provide protection against necromancy and the undead. We need that oil to create our elixir.
Since you are undead, you can't touch it. Got it. Well, yes, I'm going grave
You'll
robbing.
need my help. I'll meet you at the Hall of the Dead. Mog, put away the tankard and get the supplies Fen requires.
Yes, your royal ladiness. But I'm keeping the tankard.
That boy. That boy. Boy needs a pot of coffee. We're 12. Solitude's Hall of the Dead. Where do I find that? And will it be easy to acquire this, or is this going to be a whole dungeon? If it's simple, I might do it now. If it's a whole thing, then I might cut it soon. Because we've been going for 3 hours. And I have so much to do. Whoop!
Guards or refugees arrive by the hour.
Boop.
Why does
All of
Fargrim
that.
hesitate?
Princess Vana, what can I do for you, Your Highness?
Listen to my friend, High Priest.
Hey.
We need your help.
Guess what I need?
I'm surprised to see the princess here. As you can see, the influx of refugees has made this place much more hectic than usual. Is there something I can do for Princess Vana?
We need some sacred oil.
Sacred oil? Strange. That's the second time today someone has come seeking Arkay's anointing balm. Sword Thane Athlet arrived with an edict from the king. Demanded our entire supply. How we're to consecrate the dead without it, I have no idea.
I'm starting to think the king might be in on it again. Why does the king want all the sacred oil?
The Sword Thane wouldn't say. He just mentioned that the High King needed it to defend Solitude. I'm sorry I can't comply with the princess's request. Things are hard enough that these refugees must take shelter here among the dead.
So where did they take the oil?
The Sword Thane took the oil to Castle Dower. That's where all the supplies for a siege are gathered during periods of strife. I pray that High King Svargrim receives the patience and wisdom required to see us through this crisis.
He will get it at the end of my sword, most likely. Tell me about Castle Dower.
Solitude's foundation began with the construction of Castle Dower. It's the oldest structure in the city, and the most defensible. I tried to move the refugees there for safekeeping, but my request was denied. The High King has other plans, I suppose.
Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, hi. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Intrigue. Where is this place? There it is. Alright, so straight behind me. So then. High King, if that is your real name.
Here, you card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game. Tales of Tribute.
Castle Dower is Princess Svana.
Sword Thane, our business is urgent. My friend will explain.
Yo, give me some oil.
I don't have time for the princess's proclivities right now. The High King... We barely keep up with the multitude of tasks, so speak quickly and let me get back to it.
High Priest said you took all the oil. We need some.
My orders from the High King were clear. Stockpile the entire supply of sacred oil in the Temple of the Divines here within the confines of Castle Dower. What in Shore's name does the princess need with holy oil anyway?
Elixir protects against storms. Needs oil. Please give.
Protection? Truly? The Herald already outnumber my soldiers, and more arrive every day. Still, giving you the oil would violate the High King's edict. I suppose if I happened to look the other way for a moment, I wouldn't notice if a flask disappears.
Ah, you're a good man. Oh, man. Oh, that you know what? It looks real interesting over there. Yeah, you should just look up for a while. Mm-hmm. Just keep looking up. That's amazing. It's so, yeah, it is great.
A single flask? Then we'll have to make do. Let's get it back to...
Sword Thane, why his work? I gave strict orders, yet my daughter freely enters the castle grounds. What do they want, Sword Thane?
They,
We came to offer our assistance, Father. Sword Thane, how can we
directly into my pocket.
Athlet has everything well in hand, child.
Right off the back of the truck.
Despite your intentions, you would only hinder our efforts. Go! The Sword Thane doesn't need my daughter or her wastrel underfoot.
Wastrel? Do you see my armor? It costs more than you, and you're a king. What? What for a face? What for a face that stinks of poo, because everything you say is shit? Hi, Savannah.
My father's never been what I'd call a warm and caring parent. But this crisis has made him even more distant. Let's get this sacred oil to Fen. My father will certainly change his attitude once we present the protective elixir to him.
I don't think so, cause I think he's evil and in on it. Why doesn't he want us in Castle Dower?
He's trying to protect me. It's what he does. And leave me out. Though I suppose that's mostly my own fault. I know Mother's death weighs on him, as does this entire crisis. That's why we have to help. This elixir is going to work. It has to.
Oh, so this is... So maybe he's not in on it? This is how he protects you? By kicking you out? The fuck, man? Why seal off the oil first?
It's not that unusual. Castle Dower is the most defensible part of the city. In the past, we'd gather the people inside the walls. Now my father is using the fortress to house the Herald. They need to go somewhere, right? Come on, let's go.
Weird. Weird. Alright, I'm torn. I don't know if he's in on it or not. I want to say he's in on it, but I kind of want to say that mainly because he is a gigantic asshole. So I don't know if I'm just being biased against him, or if he is in fact an evil big bad. It could go either way. I could very well just be Kitty! Could very well just be biased, but you know.
What do you want?
He could also be completely evil. Kitty! It's just the way things go. I mean, I don't know which way it's gonna go. We'll find out, though. I brought you some oil.
Once it's ready, I'll test the elixir.
As you say, Lyris. Ah, here they come now.
Well,
you have the sacred oil?
If anyone
Add
has
it
the
to
constitution to withstand whatever nonsense it's gonna do, it's gonna be the tallest lady in the room. Okay. What am I doing? Add the oil. Here you go. You get 1 bottle. Oop. I didn't even pour it in. I poured it on the table, but it still made it.
Yes, a perfect fusion. It's ready to be tested. Come, let's talk.
That's really glowing. That is very glowy. Sure you want to drink that? What are you doing?
With the addition of the sacred oil, the elixir is complete. Before we produce enough to distribute to the people of Western Skyrim, we need to test it. I'm confident of my work, but we're dealing with powerful forces here.
So how do you plan to test the elixir? Do I need to get a spoon?
We can't wait for the next Hera storm to strike. But what you and Svanna learned in Blackreach might help. You heard that Exarch Ulfra was testing Herostorm rituals in a place called the Undergrove. We'll go there and let Lyris drink the elixir.
Wait. So we're going to a Harrowstorm, and Lyris is gonna, what, drink it and then dive headfirst into it? Just, like, jump in? This is a stupid plan.
During my explorations of Blackreach, I came across an ancient burial site, a place called the Midnight Barrow. This undergrove must be inside those ruins. Once there, you and Svanna keep watch from a safe distance, while Lyris steps into the storm.
That is exactly what we're doing. Holy shit, this plan is really dumb. What could possibly go wrong? I guess we're going to the Midnight Barrow.
From what I could tell, the Midnight Barrow sank into Blackreach in the distant past. Somewhere in its chambers, we'll find the Undergrove. The ruined barrow is in the Lightless Hollow, in the northwest portion of the cavern. We'll meet you there.
Please tell me again the stupid plan. I know you just told me, but I need to hear it again. 'Cause the hell?
We're going to find an active Herostorm in the Undergrove.
Check.
Or I'm going to attempt to replicate one in there.
Okay.
Then Lyris drinks the elixir,
Didn't know you could do
herself
that.
to the dark magic, and we wait to see what happens.
Sounds risky.
Risky doesn't begin to define how stupid this is. The hell?
That's okay. I guess that's the plan. Sounds risky.
Very risky. But it's also our best chance to counter the Herostorms and fight back against the Grey Host. Either Lyris comes through fine, or she transforms into a Herod. Or a Hero Fiend. That's also a possibility.
I love the confidence here. If something bad happens to Lyris, I'll make Sven suffer for it. It'll be fine. Plot demands that things be okay. Maybe. Sai Sahan is still alive, so Lyris has to survive. We don't know the fate of, why am I blanking on his name? Why am I blanking on his name? Other guy. Dick Mage. We don't know if he's alive or dead. Oh, I'm tired when I'm forgetting names like this. Anyway. Okay. Go to the Midnight Barrow. They still gotta make babies. They gotta make gigantic bearded babies. My god. Alright, I guess that's the next step. Which I think we're gonna do next time because, whew, tired. Where is this place? It's somewhere in here. Who knows? North something part. We'll find it. We'll figure it out. Do I have inventory space? I still have plenty of inventory space. I don't really need to worry about that too much. I might still clean up my inventory before the next stream. But yeah, I think that's a good cutting point for today. We've been going for over 3 hours. I have a whole bunch of messages on Discord that I probably need to answer. I have a pile of paperwork that I should do something for tonight. I'm not going to be able to do the usual weekly collab with Liz tomorrow night because I really need to get this paperwork done. So, but we're not done for the week. We are still going to have a stream tomorrow, just only one stream so that I can have some time to do stuff afterward. Tomorrow, we're going to play some more Pokemon Violet. We're going to start the process for getting a shiny Ghastly. We're going shiny hunting tomorrow. I have obtained a JP Ditto from my friend. So there's going to be a lot of breeding. There's going to be a lot of wandering around. We'll see what happens, what I can do. We'll try and have some fun with it. It's going to be kind of just chatting and wandering around and having fun. No real goals beyond that. So that should be a good time. And then that'll be the end of the week, and I'll come up with a schedule Sunday at some point. And we'll do more stuff, and I'll make up for missing Dorfort this week, and I'll hopefully have No Mountain Scream up to like the last bit that it should be at. If not, then that'll take a break for the week, and we'll do something else. We'll figure it out. There will be a schedule at some point, like Sunday. But yeah, tomorrow, Pokemon. Hope to see you there. Hope you enjoyed. If you're new and you're watching this, then subscribe, click buttons. If you're watching this in the future, you're great. Leave a comment. If you're watching this now, you're also great. Thank you for being here, chatting, lurking, whatever you're doing. Thank you. Love you all. I will see you all very soon, tomorrow, for some Pokemon. Good night, everybody.